Everyone, Planet ISM, welcome to Friday Night Live at the Bench. Hopefully this is working. You can see and hear me okay. If not, let me know. And yeah, we'll sort it out. We're on a new platform tonight. We're using not using the Google Hangouts app because that shuts at the end of the month. So all being well, this will work and it will be our permanent solution. Completely different way of starting the show for us, but we've got there. We did a few test videos yesterday, and everyone's in, and it seems to be working for most of us. So, like I say, hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear. The picture's half decent, hopefully, and yeah, we can hear the rest of the guys as well. So quickly, let me have a look. Let me just switch cameras as well. All the guys can put the cameras on now as well. So tonight we've got Norman, we've got Al, we got Sam, we got John Sharp, we got Dan, we got Tim, and we got me as well. So we're all pretty new to this. You're all muted. Whoever's playing, I think John's muted still. Unmute yourselves as well, boys. So we're all new to this. So it's going to take us all a little bit of a while to get used to it. All the buttons and doodads and watch your jigs, but we tested it last night. It's very stable. The sound's better, and hopefully it'll work for us. And it saves the palaver at the end of the month when Google pulls the plug on their live hangouts.
Anything more stable than Dan is always a good thing.
I like the hairdo, Tim. I like the hairdo at the front.
It's good, isn't it?
It's lovely.
No.
Have you been wiping things in the bathroom?
There's something about Timmy. It looks like a shit Tintin, doesn't he?
Yep.
That's not a better older version of Tintin. That's what.
So let's going to try something right. So if we click on, say, Dan.
Oh.
Now, it's follow me in here. I've clicked on the button. Yesterday it was Roman, whoever was talking, which isn't very good when Dan and Tim and me are doing our section. So if we watch that now, because I've got click followed me.
I'm waiting for it to update on the
Yeah, it should go to Dan, and then when we all talk, it should stay with Dan. Fingers crossed it will.
Yes.
I don't think I'm quite right.
I want to say it's staying with me while you're talking. So
yeah, it's working. It's working. Yeah. It's quite a delay,
okay,
though.
so yeah, there's a delay on YouTube, mate. So you can set this up 3 different ways. We've set it up for quality, or we can set it up so it's live. We've gone with quality. There's always been a delay on YouTube.
Yeah, there's always that makes a difference. Yeah,
always has been. So now, if I click, I gotta say it's long-winded getting to your settings. Like,
yeah, it is. Yeah.
So if I click on that now, that should start roaming on YouTube. All being well, it should roam in here.
It's not roaming in there. It's still just on that.
Yeah, you've got to click on the button yourself, mate. You got to double click. You got to click on someone on the side and click off them.
Oh, okay, I didn't even know I was clicked on Dan.
So let's see what that does. So yeah, bear with us, peeps, just while we check all this out because it's our second time going live using this.
Yeah.
So hopefully all being well, it will start pulling other people around. If I do that, let's see what that does.
Oh, what'd you do?
It's still stuck on Dan there on the screen.
Yeah.
I've just clicked on Dan and it's gone to roaming.
Oh, my connection went from good to absolutely 0 then.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's picture's gone on me. Oh, no. What's going on?
Somebody else talk.
1, 2.
Hello.
Hello.
3, 4, 7.
What happened there?
It's still stuck on Dan on YouTube.
Yes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Double click on Dan's picture, Paul.
Yeah.
Test it now. 1, 2, 3.
It's roaming in here.
It crashed for me just then.
Yeah, it's not roaming on YouTube. We're stuck on Dan.
Oh.
Let's just have a little look.
Dan's broken the internet again.
Oh,
yes, I've done it. Mission accomplished.
Okay, so we go to the tile. Let's see if that then clicks on everybody else. Because that's a bit of a nightmare.
Hello. Weirdly, I feel like everybody's staring at me.
100 people are, Dan. Dan, hang on. Dan, click on so you go big screen on someone.
I will click
Anyone.
on.
Doesn't matter anyone. Don't worry about who it
I
is.
will click on you. Yeah.
Right, now go on the sidebar, click on somebody else, and then click off. Right, now leave that for a sec.
Don't know.
Just, don't worry about it in here, because I want to speak on YouTube. Because right now, it's just totally stuck on you. Go down.
Oh,
What about that follow me option, Paul?
It's off.
Yep.
I've just clicked on you and I'm seeing you.
Yeah, no, it's not in here, fellas. It's YouTube.
Right, so that's 20 seconds and nothing's changed.
Yeah, go look on YouTube and you'll see what I mean. In here, it'll roam all day long. For some reason, it's
Yeah, it's still stuck on Dan then.
Yeah.
right. Okay, so everyone follows me. Let's see if it does it again. I'll click on Tim this time. Hopefully, it'll click on Tim.
Today, I've
Well, click on me actually because I can carry on with the show.
I think I was doing a bit of a haircut. Oh.
Yeah, right. So we've got a couple of giveaways tonight. Sam's very kindly donated a Revel F15C. So you stand a chance of winning that. It's gone to the tiles on there, so that's good. And it's gone to Tim. You're right. Okay, it's going to have to follow me the whole time by the look of it. That's real. Yes, Sam's very kindly donated a 48 scale Revel F15C. Any particular reason why you donated it, Sam?
Off the top of my head.
Yeah, the kindness of his heart. Yeah, hang on. Let me click on you, Sam. You can show it.
No, hang on. Potato Cam's not going to work very well tonight.
It will. If he holds it still well enough. Trust me, by the time you finish building that, it'll look like that.
Well, that good.
Yeah.
That is pure.
So, Sam's very kindly donated that. And I've got a load of UMP 3D printed stuff to give away as well. I'm just waiting to see if it clicks on Sam.
Yeah.
It's gone
We
through.
see a really grainy picture of a plane.
Okay, so if I do that, I wonder if it works on my room in here. So it's on Tim now. Al, you speak.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's just watch that for a minute. So yeah, we've got that to give away. We've got some 3D printed stuff to give away, and in Dan's sections later, we've got a goodie bag to give away as well. So that's it. We've also got an interview tonight as well with our very own Al McNeish, who's began put through the paces with Norman. Got some nice questions there for him. So when we get to that later on, it's following me
It's
around.
working perfect.
Yeah, excellent. So when we get to the questions later on, Norman's got a set list of questions to follow. And when we're done, he'll open up to us. And then when we're done with that, as the interview's going through the night, chuck some questions in the chat. If we see them, one of these guys, whoever wants to, John, if you want to, Sharpie.
Yeah, I'll
Write down the
things down.
notes of them, and we'll get to them later. Hopefully we can do this regular. Like we say, every week that Tim's not doing his section, we're going to try and add something to add a bit more to it. We'll think of stuff, live demos. The demos are awkward because the webcams are, to be honest, crap. They just don't show detail at all. But we'll think of something, won't we, that we can do. But we'll do another speed build later on down the line. We can do some more interviews. If you people out there watching and think of stuff, let us know. My main concern for this past month has been getting this to work without using YouTube's Hangouts. If this works, which it seems to be, I am happy. Although my iPad's frozen, hopefully it's just the iPad. Yeah, it is. Cool. And that's a very good picture.
It is good. You look very nice in there.
That's better than the Google Hangouts has ever been.
Yeah, we can see every grey hair.
Yeah, I am crystal clear there, aren't I?
You are.
Wow.
So's Tim.
Sexier than sexy could be.
I wouldn't say that.
Very good. So there we go. And someone's oh no, it's all right. I thought someone was talking forward in the chat. But they're not. So there we go. That's it. What else have we got? We got what we've been Dan's got everyone's been working on. We've got what we've been buying as well throughout the night. Al's interview, some giveaways, bit of chat, bit of banter, and that's about it. Like I said, it was a bit nerve-wracking tonight because we only had a quick 5-minute live test last night.
Yeah.
I've got to mash a few more buttons to get this to work, and yeah, it seems to be working just fine. So it's not his cam, Sean. Not his cam, mate. It's his connection. Nothing to do. He's got the exact same camera as me. Exactly.
Yeah.
We sorted that a long time ago. It's just Sam's connection, and hopefully he's got that.
Next week, you'll think Steven Spielberg's been on.
Oh.
hopefully he's got it sorted. So there we go.
More like seeing your steel bear go.
There we are. Right, who wants to? Tim, do you want to read some chat for a bit? Well, I just check if it's working all right.
Let's go. Oh, I'm on top chat. Let me click live chat quickly. Not very much different right at the moment. Cool. So we'll start off with Adam Schmidt. Greetings. Jiff Just 69. Not suspenders. David. Typical.
I think you missed a few.
No, that's where my chat starts. 7:29.
Mine starts 7:05. So I
could beat that. I start at 6:30.
Do you know what? I had this clicked on as soon as I joined. I had this clicked on, so I don't know why it's not.
Yeah, I've got right. The first one's Brian Whittle says, "Hope everything goes well for tonight." Thank you, Brian. Andy Keller says, "Friday and Lee of Extraordinary Modelers. Hi, gang. Hello, hello, hello."
Hello.
We've also got Sergeant Bones. Bill says, "Hi ho, everyone. Hello, hello.
Hi ho, Silver."
Gay Gundam Builder, aka Dave. There's a big hi ho.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Digsby's there saying hello, everyone. Hey, Digsby. Kev's in there. Hi, live crew and everyone from a wet. Ooh, Fife.
Week.
Yep.
Week here too.
Squeaky.
Baking powder.
Bleak, Scottish for wet. Help me out here, Al.
Anyway.
Moving on.
I'll read a few, Tim, and I'll hand over to you.
Go on, you do that.
Says hello all. Gaz Vickers says Lolo, everyone. Steve says, well, hello one and all from Southport, and a good evening to Paul and the Sprue crew. Did you pre-order arrive, Steve? I think it should have today. Did we have a pickup yesterday? I think we did. Andy Carlos is waving. Willie Max says saying hi to everyone in the chat and to the gents at the bench. Must be the wrong hangout. Evening all from Tim. Dave saying hello to Tim. Willie Max saying hello. There saying hi all. Keith says evening all from a grey and windy South Wales. John Pole's there, even all from Canada. Andy Haycock says saying evening all. Wendy says good evening, peeps. I think the order went today as well, Wendy. Either today or yesterday. Norman's in there saying hello. Brian Moran says hi, folks. Happy Friday. And Jiff Jaff says new look show TM. Oh, I like that. Scale Model Giraffe Jamie says hello, everyone. And Aunt Manise says hello, everyone. Happy Friday. And over to you, Tim.
I'm at 7:29.
Okay, I have no times on this one, so I can't.
Oh, okay.
Tell me when I've caught up.
Yeah, I was
John Hall says yes, it's Friday, and good evening to all of you. Hello. Marcus Brown says hi. Steve says hope it goes smooth for you guys. Hopefully. Brian says we need click and pull. Oh my god. Clicking. Jamie Garvin says evening all. Patrick McGeever says evening everyone. Dan Edmonds, hello everyone. Jiff Jeff says his suspenders are killing him. Brian Mill says and him. Oh, kinky. John Stone says greeting slaves to the plastic. Hope you all have a great time. Not long indeed. Steve, who's that? Was the initials? Somebody. Malcolm Plum says evening everyone. Adam Smith says greetings. That's where you're up to, isn't it, Tim?
I know. I had to refresh it. It's cocking up for me. Charles Taylor saying evening all.
Oh, that's a little bit further down. I'll read it.
Yeah.
Neil O'Reilly says it's raining. Yari's there singing evening all. John Paul says his hangout looks different. Wonder why.
You want to put it away then?
Yeah. Tony's there saying good evening, everyone. Jason Martin says here we go. And James Taylor says evening all.
James
Charles Taylor evening.
His brother, hang on, wait. James Taylor's just above that, and his brother Charles is just below.
Right, there we go. Must be missing on my chat then.
Evening all. Brian Wimble, all okay. Okay, good, Brian.
Thank you.
Adam saying perfection. Of course we are. Matt Varnish saying hi, guys. Hey, Mika. Hi, all. Charles Taylor works. Yeah, Wolfgang the Thistle saying seems higher resolution than before, which is good. Larry Martin, hello from the United States, St. Louis. Louis. I say Louis. Let's have a look. Willie Mack saying all good, Paul. Through to Tim. Evening from the moist Oxford from Glasso Billy. John O'Mendo. Hey folks, happy Friday. Robbie, hi everyone. Sean McDowell. Evening for a rather damp Northern Ireland. I think it's a rather damp England. Full stop today, isn't it? Dragon. Yeah, damp over here. Dragon 64. Evening all. Top of the evening to everyone from Mike Tynan.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Brian saying, let's hope Dan does not ruin it in his section. Well, you can always rely on
Dan. Talk it up.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
What, you're ruining?
Yeah. Dave Lloyd, evening all. Hope you're all good. Mr. Gundam saying Dan needs to click.
No,
hang on.
It was just me that needs to click.
So we just lots of chatting. Tony saying Dan looks younger.
Oh, I don't feel that.
You also been looking at my camera.
Definitely wasn't mine.
Now you can see your grey hair, Tim.
Sprugo was saying, Dan, it's your time to relive those boy band years.
Yeah, them boy band years were. Yeah, they weren't kind to me, them boy band years.
No. Mr. Gaff saying, evening, everyone. Ooh, this is different.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, guy. Yeah, 2 kids, no sleep. Hi, guys. Nice, clear video. Hi, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Clark, he's saying good evening. All. Kalachi Gaming. When should decals go on, before varnish or after I just started model making? That's a loaded question then.
Long answer, doesn't matter. Short answer, after varnishing.
Yeah.
Probably the best answer we can give you.
Yeah. If your paint works a bit rough and you need to smooth it out, then yes, put some gloss on it.
Yeah.
If it's already smooth, you don't need to put gloss down. You can put your decal straight onto your paint. Joseph Porro, hello, plastic addicts.
Hello.
There you go with that then.
Tony saying that a lip sync is out. Yeah, I thought that was on Paul as well. It seems to go in and out a little bit here and there.
Don't forget when we used to go through Manycam, because we're going through 2 devices, you used to put a bit of lag on it, didn't it?
Yeah.
We're going through this Jizda. It's not called that, but it's not called that, but I've been calling it that.
We're going to have to make up a new name for it.
I think so.
Through the encoder and then onto YouTube, so it's probably that. Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Either that or there's no live show.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Yeah, there might be a bit of.
Do you know what it'll be? Do you know if you watch the replay though, it should all be in order.
Yeah, it should be fine.
It should all be in order. Yeah.
How's powering the modem needs
just as free, so we're happy using that.
Yeah, just have a look. Simon saying good evening, everybody. This is Sam going fibre. Yeah, he's going to go fibre.
Yeah.
James Buckingham's good morning, guys.
Bonjour.
8 Foot Iceman. Hello, everyone from a secret, undisclosed location.
That'd be work then.
Or his house hiding in the dark.
Yeah.
Maris Laws, hi everyone. Greetings from Oxford.
Hello.
Hi, Jermaine. Bunker. Yeah, Buster saying hello all evening. Steve saying nope. According to UPS, it'll be Monday. Tong Long Kim. Hello. Good evening.
Oh my god. Wow. The closed captions now work. You know, and they make no sense at all.
Oh, are they making our
Please say Nook, according to UPS it.
Pun?
Will be Monday tongue.
Oh, this could be hilarious.
Kim, hello, good evening. Oh my god. Wow. Let me see. The closed captions now work. You know, make no sense at all. They are making all be steamed milk, according to you.
Yeah, that's funny. I love a bit of steamed milk.
Anyway, sorry.
Right. But anyway, moving on. Ian Dalthwaite, evening, guys.
Hello, Ian.
Oh,
Hey, Ian.
Thanks for that link today, mate. Or yesterday, I ordered those. Thank you.
Hannah's there saying evening, all happy Friday. Richard, Richard Miguel, greetings, friends. I'm trying to try and say this and try not to butcher it. Yal Isience, following from Mexico. Hi, how are you guys? Evening. I probably got that totally wrong. If you got a shorter version that we might be able to read, I might be able to read. Lorraine Mitchell, hi Paul and his wonderful team. Please send us over some warm sun. I'll swap you for the lucky rain weather. You seem to have already sent us the rain.
Yeah,
I wanted the sun. Can we swap back now, please? Model officer evening one earns. Or Richard Miguel enjoying watching from Israel.
Oh, somebody banging.
I probably moved my glass. Sorry. Mark Evans saying evening. The Gay Gundam saying Tim, where is Snowy?
That's a great name, that.
Oh, no. He's probably hovering around your back door, Dave.
Oh my.
Lorraine Mitchell saying not a fan of these subtitles, but I guess it's just a matter of getting.
Yeah, you don't have to have them on, Lorraine.
I've got to work out how to obviously.
CC. At the bottom of the video feed, it says CC. Click on or off that. It switches them off. You must have clicked it on by accident, Lorraine.
I've got it on because it's just hilarious.
It's all steamed milk.
Hey man, I can't find it. Why haven't I got it?
On the live, let's get through the chat first, then we can look for it.
Yeah, all right.
I'll read it. Subtitles are awesome. Hi, Hannah.
No, we're at the end anyway.
Tung Young Kim, indeed. Frank says they've been ordering a Tamiya 112 MP4 6 McLaren with super details, set some extra details, but model factory hero 112 car a little bit more expensive, a little bit. Are they worth it? Looks like a pain to build right now. To be honest, stick with the Tamiya kit and buy the Top Studio stuff. That's what I've got. I've got everything for it, and it looks great.
Yeah, so the MFH stuff is more of a engineering project than a model kit.
That's one word for it. We found it, Tim, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Some of them are coming out really well, but some of them are just...
So, John's there saying, wow, you lot in high-res Technicolor. L'Oreal Sublime Bronze shimmering tonight, Tim. That's just his natural gingerness showing through.
Yeah.
And his quiff.
Listening to Morrissey.
And Sprue says Hergé's Adventures of Tim. Like it. And Mark Wisen says, even all, hope you're all having fun. Tony Davison, Timmy been on the sunbed.
No, I've just been riding a scooter all week, so I've been in the sun. It's quite nice.
And there we go, we're ready to there. So that will do us. So I'm going to have a look at these captions. So yeah, if you click on CC, 100 calories quiff. Apparently, you got Tim. So yeah, if you click on it, click CC and the thing. Apparently he didn't ride the scooter weeks into the week twilight.
Some twilight, apparently.
Fantastic. There we go.
Think about bread. Yeah, 100 calories quick. Apparently, you got him. Wicked. Great.
There we go.
What I wonder is if we start having a conversation like the cow's caption is generating, maybe it will translate it into the
correctly. Maybe.
Just wait till Al starts talking.
Right, Matt says you're all on copper cable that fits his K in the UK. Only to the box. I'm fibre optic everywhere else. MP4 6 we're talking about. And there we are. And yeah, it seems to be roaming around fine anyway, so that's all right. That is cool. So if we click on that, how does that look to everybody else? You see, can we, where'd you get rid of the full screen? There we go. Is that any better on YouTube? Let's have a look. Revolutionise the show. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Gav. Don't all be watching it laughing at that. You should be watching it for our content.
But that is also very funny.
Yeah, Dave, I've got a screenshot of some Japanese guy building a car as well a while back, and he was going about something really random. Can't remember what it was now. So when we're on multi-screen, it's quite small on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you have a look now. So yeah, it's not the best on that, but it is there. There we need it. So I'm going to click off that. Somebody else talk?
Nick is saying, can the closed captions thing get fined if it swears?
If one of us repeats it, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there was one I kept my mouth shut about earlier because it was mildly racist.
Oh, really?
It was something about Saudis.
Oh my god! Wow. I'll make sure when I do this next time I'll turn off the closed captions. I think. I wonder if I've got an option here to do it. Let's have a look. What is there? I can turn it off next time. Excellent.
Cool.
And there we are. So 126 watching. So hello everyone. We've only got 21 likes so far. So why? We need more likes. Definitely more likes.
Yeah, we need a like spike.
Yeah, we need likes. So get those likes in there, peeps.
Likey. That's weird.
Oh, there's one. There you go. Right, so I'm just going to switch my camera onto the bench.
Ooh.
And what are we all working on tonight? Let me just sort this out, and we'll have a look who's working with what. Right, so we should still be roaming. So just make sure we're roaming on YouTube. My iPad's playing it tonight. It doesn't rotten. Somebody else speak?
Hello.
Yes. I'll all speak at once. Then everyone can do it at the same time.
Why do we need likes? Because it shows interaction with the video and helps us with YouTube. That's why they put it there. And why not? There's 126 of you watching. Why aren't you liking the video?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why not like it? There you go.
Yeah.
We don't need the likes.
It's all part of the algorithm. The more likes, the more YouTube promotes the video. The channel.
We don't need the likes. We'd like them. Oh, there we go. Now we're up to 53. That's a bit better. That's just under half of you have done it now. Claire's in the chat. Hello, Claire. Keeping well.
Good.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to turn off that really bright overhead light, which is really annoying. Put on my bench light, which is much better. The annoying thing is when you got Roman, it doesn't go to you, does it, when you talk?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't on me. I like looking at me, because I'm the star.
That is very true.
Still the funniest thing ever that I tell for one.
That is, yeah. His face looked like somebody had just robbed him.
His face looked like Thanos, I reckon.
It was very like, oh, that's cold. Really cold. So that transition's much better, isn't it, when it goes through?
Yeah, much nicer.
Not as quick, is it?
Nope.
Just slight fade.
So it goes to black for a moment,
Yeah.
and then switches rather than just
It fades to black, as metallic as
Yeah.
Hopefully stop that real, very sharp, quick flick.
Yeah, it used to just
voices.
dive all over the shop, didn't it? Annoying.
Which it was a little bit OTT.
Best model car company for 12 scale. Well, Model Factory Hero, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Just depends what you want. Do you want a kit that's going to take you forever to build? Or something that you just build fairly quickly? If that's the case, you want Tamiya. I guess best is a subjective subject, isn't it?
Yes,
Hey,
very
Richard.
Oh, Rich is in there.
Rich is in there.
All right.
I can't see her because it's straight on the show. Laughing too much.
I know, it's read that.
I was waiting to get the Tim trying to pronounce some German and French names.
Boring.
Hey, Jason.
You'll probably get them perfect.
Yeah.
What you're working on? I suppose I'll start.
Oh, yeah. Come on, John.
So tonight, if I can actually see my screen, I made a start on my Christmas Prezi, the trumpeter T14 Armata.
Nice.
It's a nice simple kit.
Excellent. What about you, Norm?
I'm doing some work on a unboxed 3-box kit.
Unbox 3-box kit.
An unboxed Reeboks unboxed kit, because I've now found the wheel welds which I can now complete the kit with.
Yeah.
So the original ones in the box just disintegrated. They were like a plastic thing.
Yeah, DS
Yeah, and it just disintegrated. So I'll get this one a bit more work done on it.
Cool.
and mashing buttons.
Yeah. I'm just making sure I can figure everything out and be good.
Just be careful when you hit screen share, Dan.
Well, what I need to be careful of is what's being shared.
Well, there is always that. No one wants it on the ceiling.
What are you working on?
So, what I have been, I might have said last week, I've got a scooter now, so I've made myself a new kick stand board where you're standing when you're riding it, and I've been looking for the grip tape.
Yep.
I'm looking for loads of tapes designs. There seems to be a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle tapes out there, and it's sort of like drawing me towards getting a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sticker for it.
Uh-oh, Tim's having a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
I'm a bit right about myself, to be honest.
Next to be riding around on electric scooters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Putting engines
Only
on a
illegal
scooter,
people
eh?
do that.
Hey.
Last time I had to go on a scooter, it'd have been a proper electric one. Would have been. Hang on, let me work it out now. It'd have been. She just turned 22, so it'd have been. She'd have been 9 or 10 at the time. She'd have been 9, I think.
Cool.
Yeah, a long time ago.
What are you working on, Al?
Tonight I'm going to be working on the armament for my F-14, which is a laser-guided bomb there, and I'm not reaching over there for that huge thing because I'd probably tip myself over.
Yeah, that'd be funny though.
And it's a long way.
I'm on a booster cushion tonight, by the way, just to get me up a bit, you know.
It's been Talford's.
Dan, I take it you're working on, Thanos?
I'm working on this big ugly purple thing. And Thanos.
Oh.
If it's purple, I think you should see a doctor.
No, I just need to relinquish my grip a bit.
Ah.
So hang on. It's all your mind, John.
Yeah, but you know what my mind's like.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt.
Who's next? Who we got left? Are we all, that's all? Just me? And I'm working on Subaru, which I put pictures up on Facebook yesterday, I think.
So am I.
Oh, yeah, and Sam is too.
Thanks.
I forgot about you, mate. Sorry. It's because these keep distracting me, waffling on.
Waffles.
Just shooting away and you can't see me.
Oh, don't, because it's making me want to waffle now.
Waffle copter.
What about that F-15 you were working on, Sam? What happened?
I just decided to do a car, Norman.
Oh, it's out the window.
You just boxed it for a later date, have you?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, he's boxed in that big green thing outside.
With the same thing, yeah.
I get you back, Norman.
Later.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Sam. Oh, dragon instructions. What a joy.
So the guy who asked about the 12-scale car company missed the correct answer. Right, if you want all the details, it's going to take you forever to build. Model Factory Hero. If you want something that builds up quick, get Tamia.
Dick's saying, if an electric car is a Tesla, is Tim's scooter a Timler?
Like it.
At least he becomes a policeler.
Yeah.
I reckon the Chavmobile might be better.
Oi. The amount of people I am seeing on them is actually getting quite a lot now.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll say they make sense again for kind of area where you live. Yeah, the amount of congestion on the roads, etc. Around here, I think everyone would just laugh at you.
Oh, did we just lose Dan there?
So, Dan,
He's gone, mate.
Yeah, Brian, I'll get to the sale post every now and then, mate. I'll go and delete it. Don't worry. Or you could just type sold or not for sale anymore underneath, and that's it done. That's the easiest way, mate.
Tim, what's the top end of a scooter?
On the fast mode, about 15 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
enough to hurt badly if you fall off them.
Yeah.
Well, enough to get killed on one.
I'll be honest, there's probably less chance of me falling over like that on it.
I don't think the speed of that girl falling off was the problem, though, no.
Nah, it was a truck going over.
Big ton truck.
Big old truck don't let them anywhere near you.
No.
So you have to wear skid lid, Tom?
Yeah, I'm getting one on the weekend.
You do have to.
Yeah, need to. Just it's just a good idea. You need to really. Yeah.
I assume so, Andrew. Yeah, it looks gloss black.
Get a nice pink one, Tim.
Oh yeah.
Ninja Turtle one.
Put the drivers off, coming close to you, mate.
Paul, we could buy that one off you. The Batman one that doesn't fit James.
That's what Hannah said. She should borrow it.
Ranchi Dan saying hi. He's watching from home on a 60-inch TV.
Oh,
Ooh. Wow. All of there.
Oh dear.
It's a game streamer that he watches broke his arm on one of the electric scooters when he hit the brake and went over the bars.
I'm going to put that down to
Idiocy.
yes. I was saying, if you can crash on them, you're pretty damn.
You're trying.
You shouldn't be riding anything if you can crash on one of them.
Didn't Trish fall off hers?
Yeah.
Explains a lot. Yeah, so the thing is, I think all of us as kids have been over the handlebars of a push bike.
Yeah.
That sounds really bad.
I don't know where you live, John, but I'm not going there. Definitely not.
So, you know, we kind of learned not to hammer the front brake on too hard.
Again.
Why do you think I carefully worded that, Dan?
Oh, dear.
Just sounds all wrong, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Very.
Hammer the back brake and leave a big stripe behind you.
Yeah.
As you say, what was the dangerous one? Did anyone have one of those back pedal brakes?
No, they are only America.
No, mostly
No,
American.
I had a BMX that had one. That thing was lethal.
What was it?
Back pedal brakes. As soon as you move the pedals backwards, it locks the rear wheel solid.
Okay.
So basically, you can be riding along, you forget momentarily, you just relax your feet, to, just a free wheel, and the back end just locks solid. Ah,
Adam, what winners? Adam's asking when do the winners get announced? What winners?
I won.
Sat here modelling at the minute.
after we've had a prize giveaway, I guess.
Yeah, prize giveaway, or we look at the stuff on the forum. Right now, we're just chilling and modelling for a little bit.
Everyone's a winner anyway.
Wiener.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Brian, I was like, yeah, great for skids, Brian, but you did go through back tires bloody fast.
Still use them, John, on downhill bikes. They've got them fitted.
Oh, yeah.
I watched the video the other day, the Mountain of Hell. It takes them 40 minutes to get from the top all the way down to the bottom. And they start off on pure ice.
Quicker way down.
Yeah.
That's going down, mate. That's going down.
Oh, is that the Meg Avalanche?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Still a quicker way, no.
Okay, how's that?
Yeah.
Get that.
Don't hit the brakes.
40 minutes it takes them to get all the way down the bottom of the mountain.
Isn't there a cable car?
No, mate. There's cable cars, but you can't get to them.
I say helicopter.
And there's a lot of
I
carnage.
bet if you looked in the rules, there's probably nothing in there that says you can't get a helicopter.
Don't give them ideas, John.
That would be hilarious. One of those ones where they overlook something blindingly obvious.
Cheers, Adam. Which giveaway? What prizes you have to, Adam? What winners are we talking about? Why is the camera red dot on Tim? His connection's not good. Someone's breathing heavy. Can't think maybe you, Al. You might not be though. We'll find out.
Move the mic away.
Yeah. Thank you.
Rancher Dan's asking what's the best B-17 bomber kit to buy because he's got a tribute build for his
Scale, price.
scale. Yeah, give us a scale with your kit to build.
If you look at 172, which I'd probably suggest, probably going to be the Airfix.
Yeah,
the new tool.
the new tool one. Yeah.
Facebook build of the week. When we go for all the builds, Adam, which we've not done yet, mate. We'll get to that at some point in the next 3 hours. Yeah, Dan goes through all the builds and have a look, and then you lot vote. Bless you. Do you have things on them?
Yeah.
I love these Subarus. We're filling these front spotlight surrounders. Another pain in the back.
It's a bit of a worry, isn't it?
Ugh.
That's the only downside.
Ryan saying, hi guys, great to hang. Been building, but not posting much. And catch up soon.
Okay. For a B17 it is, Dan, yeah.
Actually, I can do a norm, so I've got one sat behind me.
Oh, whip it out, John.
Well, unbuilt and in the box, but give you a clue of how big they are.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a pretty good kit as well. If you go 48th, then you've got the old monogram one, which is, yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
I'd like to see if anyone's got any recommendations for a Hercules kit C130.
Is it a Artillery one?
Artillery do one.
It's all raised detail.
Hey?
Raised detail.
Oh, rescribing's no problems, mate.
Okay. Careful, John.
You all right there, John?
Don't be falling, John, because we'd just laugh.
I know I will.
Nothing I can do about it.
Trying to think, what's the base 130?
There's a Talieri, there's Airfix, which is older than the moon. Then there's the AMT Ertl as well.
No idea.
Yeah. Anyone's got any good recommendations for it?
What size is it? 72nd?
Well, yeah, I suppose 72nd probably be the easier one to had a big kit.
So, Brian Sedan, the 172nd Airfix, that, if I get my hand in shot, is the size of fuselage. And that is the size of the wing.
It's a good size to be 17 in that scale.
Oh, yeah, it's fairly monstrous.
Is that the new tool one? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I got it because I used to fly from just down the road at Snetterton. And I think this has actually got markings for a Snetterton base.
So if you're only down the road, have you ever been to the BTC? Is only down the road to you?
Yeah, BTCC, GTs, bikes, all of it. I get it for nothing.
Dick, you got to use lacquer thinner for that, mate. Cellulose, Tamiya, TS sprays. For everyone watching, a bit of info. As you look at people's cams up the right-hand side, if it lights up blue, that's who's talking. So when it's off that, it's their connections. So if they're showing a red dot, they've got a very poor connection. If it's yellow, it's not great. If it's green, it's good.
So, as we see, potato cam Sam.
I knew that would come in, Tim.
Is showing red.
That's the new name, Tim.
Is it? Potato cam Sam.
Yeah.
I think that's just. I think. No, move along.
Step away from us and step away.
I remember, Dan, I'm meeting you in November.
Yeah, I can't wait, Sam. I can't wait, mate.
Same here, mate.
It's going to be so much fun. Well,
we're going to
so much
laugh.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember Sam, Dan's got a fast Fiesta.
You know.
He's going to need it.
You're eating on camera, Tim. Yeah, you are. Eating on camera.
Oh my God.
You
know what gave you away? The delay.
I was
back and I was like, hang on, it's still eating. Hang on, where's it gone?
Quick yogurt.
Oh.
That's got to be finable.
Well, we did say, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'll let you fix the find then.
Oh, I'll find him. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, no, you can blame you, not me then. Tim's like, yeah, you can go.
Tim's in my room Friday at Telford, so yeah, I'll find him.
Yeah, I'll be in there. As long as I don't get in there first, eh?
You're not. Trust me, you're not going to get in there first because I'm not working that day. So.
Oh.
Yeah, that was grim last time. That was proper grim.
Grimmerim.
Oh.
That was.
Oh, Rob's just built the 32nd scale B-17. What's wrong, Rob?
Well done, Rob.
Picks up on ISM.
Yeah, how come we haven't seen it?
Mark, this is the Valencia scheme. I can't remember the exact one, but if you go on my Paul ISM page or ISM Facebook. There's a pic of it there.
Do you know what I've been doing recently? I've been very, very active on the forum.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to get...
You want a prize over there.
Hey, what?
Because you want a prize over there. I
I'm
know you're game.
just trying to get back to it. It's where I started with ISM. Do you know what I mean? And it's...
Oh, yeah, I used to post in there, but I just seem to get ignored now, so don't bother.
Yeah.
Who said that?
I was being down that, man. I was sitting in. No.
Hey, what?
It's Mary there, so I'll help you.
Oh, no, she's
Yeah, right.
Oh, dear.
she's having an anniversary present. I bought her pizza before tranquilizer.
You bought her some rubber gloves and a bottle of washing up liquid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, she got them yesterday. Today was time to clean her.
Oh.
If when Norm wakes up, he's going to have jaw ache.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm wondering how I got my tongue cut last week.
Yeah.
That was uppercut.
Broken tooth.
Fuck her in, fuck her taff.
Oh, I nearly stabbed myself. I just put a brand new blade in my knife and I just nearly stabbed myself.
Ooh.
I'm not a fuck, I'm a poo.
That was so funny.
What a boxer.
Not for Norman.
Usually.
Yep.
Just,
Norman had a bit of a lisp last week.
Big lift.
And he couldn't talk properly. During the hangout, so very quiet. He cut his tongue and tooth. And I proceeded to just laugh at him.
Everybody laughed.
It was hilarious.
So, a few from the chat. Mark Rayton's saying, "Hi all, hope you're okay. Sorry you couldn't be here last Friday because he was getting married.
Oh,
His lovely wife, Mandy. So,
Congratulations.
congrats.
commiserations.
Yeah.
Congratulations, yeah.
been there, done it, 30.
Now we've got Brian Moran asking, has Tim been to the same spray tan studio as Donald Trump?
You guys think about a spray tan?
Well, I think it's just the late evening light. You are looking rather tango there.
I think let me try.
There is certainly some orange.
Does that whiten me out now?
Yeah, that's better. Now, now the grey shows more.
Back on the lights.
Oh, dear. See, I like Timothy because he's younger than me and he's got more grey hair than me.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Sam got his post today, didn't you, Sam?
I did indeed, Hannah. Thank you very much. I got the works of art, one by a 14-and-a-half-year-old boy called Paul.
14?
You said 14-and-a-half.
No, this is 41 on the front.
I would show you Paul's, but...
No, I think he got us in trouble.
Yeah, don't show that.
And maybe shot.
Matlin drew me this, John James. That's me in a 6.4 with James chasing me.
Not that we can see it.
You know?
No.
You should be able to see it.
Well, we would. We weren't looking watching you through a King Edward.
You really bad.
We can see something, Sam. We just can't.
You're holding something up.
Just wait till next week. Eh? Tell him, Sam.
Anyway, it's a 6R4 with James chasing me on a pushbike.
Yeah.
King Edward.
Catching you?
That weren't funny at all.
Oh, that was good. I like that one.
Oh, dear.
You see next week.
Adam Schmidt is asking, best PSI to spray out of an eye water airbrush with Tamiya paints and best ratio of paint to thinner. I usually go about 50-50 paint to thinner and around about 20 PSI. What do the other guys do?
What price did you say, John?
PSI, and I use generally about 20, but that's just because I leave it there and spray everything like that.
Yeah, you're pretty safe at 20.
I just adjust the pressure until it sprays correct. I don't pay any attention. Pressure is.
I'm just too lazy to bend over there, dig it out from under the pile of carnage and adjust it.
Under a pile of carnage.
Yeah.
That's a great description, that, John.
Car Dave, similar cave. At the moment, I've just about got sitting room.
Sitting room?
Yeah, I've got room for a chair, and there's like just about a passageway to the door. That's about it. I will get around to tidying up in here at some time.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I'll have to because the bin's overflowing.
You know when it's clean up time when bin's full.
Yeah, well, it's yeah.
I heard just a very strange bird outside. Or,
Yeah.
Bird is the word, apparently.
or there's a sheep out there.
Meh.
I swear I just heard a sheep going meh out there.
Possibly.
Oh, Shipmates is not working again.
No.
It's up with that bloody website.
Oh, I just switched mine off today.
Oh, did it go completely off, did it?
Oh, no, well, I just switched it off because it was naff.
Isn't it?
It was just so slow, you know.
What's go, mate?
Kick in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works fine for me.
Don't you always get this? Norm says, oh, it was fine for me. That's because you never close it.
Yeah, but 5 minutes later, someone goes, "Oh, it's not working now."
Well, I'm just logging in now. Yeah, working fine.
See, yeah, it's that.
I think it likes Norman and it just hates Timothy.
Quite possibly.
It's because Norman never takes anything out of stash.
Yeah.
Never finishes anything.
There you go, Tim. Watch.
Well, yeah, I know it's working because I'm on it.
Oh,
Does Tim live in Wales? Why not?
Yeah.
Probably.
John Paul asking, anyone know where you can get aftermarket for a P61 Black Widow in 148?
Pants? Either
Pennants in the UK, I wouldn't know about stateside. Sprue Brothers?
Squadron?
Squadron? We've got Gary G saying, evening all, big thanks to Luke for donating the hide for last week's giveaway.
Ah, you got it. Cool.
It's arrived double quick time, looks really interesting.
Excellent.
But he says doesn't know if he's due one tonight, but thanks. So we'll make sure we pass that on for you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sure one of us will remember that, Norm. Oh, guys, you know what my blooming memory's like these days? I forget my own name some days.
I hate masking the phone locked.
what's my skin, Dan?
It's that bit just before paint, Norm. I'm sure you haven't done it since 60s, though, mate.
Well, paint. Hold on, I Google that, mate.
He's confused there already, see?
Yeah, we've lost them.
Paint, house walls, emulsion. Oh, yeah.
Norm's good at glossing.
Yeah. Masking. It's what you do with the skirting board.
Glossing over why I haven't finished that kit. Hey, I bought it. It's got to go back to the box, doesn't it?
Well, you're just making it last longer, right?
Yeah, of course. Oh, bit of feedback.
Uh-oh, that sounds like Dan.
Wagga wagga.
Dan.
Uh-oh. Is it still there?
Oh,
Yeah, you're still there.
Fingers crossed you'll stay in.
Hopefully. Fingers and toes crossed.
Chat move since Gary G.
Well, it died on the thing. It seems to. No, it hasn't moved since then.
Yes, right, Dan. Jermaine is on a different shift today.
Yeah, well, technically it was earlier in the week.
One of those things where life gets in the way.
Thankfully, we don't have that problem.
Right, so let's
Time off again.
no.
Go fly kite.
Wrong thing now.
Let's go.
I knew Tim were going to pick that up.
I love that action.
I love turkey. He's never gonna live that one down ever.
Jumping frog.
Go ahead and shout.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah.
Spelunking.
Amadeus.
Right, so we're going to.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Hopefully this will go to me and stick on me as a sharing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to go to the feed and have a look because my iPad's been a pain in the backside tonight.
It makes you paranoid, doesn't it?
No, my iPad's been a pain. So,
You know what'll help it out, don't you? Fire.
Hammer.
No, fire works better.
Oh, that's what it's telling me, yeah.
Freeze blocks.
Breeze blocks.
right,
What tire a Ford Mondeo?
right, so we're going to have a look at what we've been buying this week. We'll start off with Tim, who's bought a Tamiya Ducati Panigale off Luke.
Yeah, nice.
Apparently it's such a goof-looking bike.
Mm.
You're right, it does look goof.
Well, goof.
Very goof. And he's also bought a 360 Transall from Revel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Cool looking plane.
Yeah, good luck.
Mm.
I think Tim's been ill this week then.
Feeling very ill.
We got Diamonds has bought the Mercedes SLR 722 and the McLaren F1 GTR. Probably going to do a McLaren build at some point, Dan, as well. We talked about this the other day, weren't we, Sam?
Yep, we're indeed.
Yeah, buddy build. Maybe the next one after this one we're doing now. To start soon. So, yes, there's that. Very nice. Caesar's bought the Porsche 935 from BMAX. Some Wins decals for the GT40. And some Zero paints as well. Very nice.
Cool.
Nice. Daniel's bought some paint, primer, and 5 knife blades. That's expensive for 5 knife blades, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
Daniel, you're gobbling away a bit there, mate.
Gobble, gobble.
Anthony Rodriguez has bought a H1 racing plane from Planet Models. That's cool, isn't it?
Very cool.
Very nice. Different. And he's also bought an Air Express Model 3 Gilmore. That's nice as well.
That's nice.
Pretty looking plane.
Yeah. They're quite expensive, them, aren't they?
Yeah, not cheap ones.
Yeah. He's also bought the A4 Skyhawk from Airfix.
Yeah, that's a good fun little kit. Just don't forget the nose weight.
Yeah. And he's also got the Sea Fury 48 scale from Airfix too. Great plane, Sea Fury.
Nice fucking plane, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great plane. One of my favourites. We've got Sam. He's been busy. He's bought an F-15C. In fact, he bought 2 of them. One went at the window. One's been given away tonight.
Nice.
And the Evolution Beamer we've just finished building, which was a great kit.
Was.
They also bought the Leon AMG Mercedes and a Tamiya F16 as well. I believe they were from us, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ultimate.
That's nice.
Come on, don't be a pain. No, you're being a pain. There we go. He's also bought a flanker.
Very nice.
SU-27 Hobby Boss. Lovely kit there. I built that myself a while back.
Yeah.
And 2 Sea Kings. One which went out.
Redeemed yourself, mate. You redeemed yourself.
One went out the window. Very cool. And he had a nice delivery from UMP as well. So there's some sanders, needles, tapes, glues, kits, and some 2K as well from me.
Yep.
That's all, mate.
Al bought a 30-meter Cat5 Ethernet cable. We appreciate a picture of the run of that, to be honest. I think.
Not at the moment, you would.
Yeah.
No.
He also got a kit donated to him from Sam, which was very generous of Sam.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sam. Scooby-Doo that we're building out for enough. And he bought some Corsair headphones as well.
Nice.
Oh.
Very nice. Very posh.
Yeah, comfy, man.
Sam also bought MiG-25.
Nice.
Very cool. That's a random one all by itself. And Scott's bought some 1mm magnets, metal paint pots, mixing spoons, and an Ebro McLaren.
Oh, that's cool.
Very nice. Good looking car, that. Mike's bought some Pro Range 2K, which is always good. He's bought the Suzuki RM250. Again, very, very cool.
Oh,
nice foot.
Nice slippers.
Yeah, and the Kawasaki Ninja ZX RR, which again is a fantastic.
Oh.
Very cool. And the Mitsubishi Evo as well. Evo 7, it's a very good kit. Lovely. Stuart eventually managed to post.
Got it all sorted.
Yeah, and he's got the venerable, that's an old one now, isn't it? Tamiya Dynamite. SD 251, that's an old one now.
Yeah.
And just as old as the Panzer 2. Still builds up into an okay kit though.
Yeah. But they come out well nice.
Yeah, very cool. Scott's bought some bending wire tool, beading thing.
Oh.
3-in-1 beading tool. That's the one, not bending. Because burnisher, get in trouble saying that one, couldn't you?
Maybe it's a bendisher.
Especially double-headed. 1 and 2 mil and some practice wire for an idea. Excellent. Very cool. Sharpie's bought a BM 824, which I believe you reviewed, haven't you?
Well, I've filmed it. I've not put it up yet.
Ooh. He's just got a Bronco SU-152. Very nice kit.
Which I did review, and that one is up.
There you go. And he's got the Nally Cat resin bottom pull as well.
Nice.
The little Balliol, which I got. I put a bid in on that, thinking, that'll go up. And then it didn't.
Ronnie got delivery from UMP. He's got an Apex, some tapes, tape holder, some Haribo, and a handwritten note that everybody gets. Looks at a few purchases this week. He's bought a Telluride Tornado, Machine Krager, nice. Some figures, a base, a webcam, and some more figures as well. Very cool.
Cool.
They've got them all separate as well, but we can see them all. He's bought the Fields of Glory, Eastern Store. Very cool. I think Luke was very impressed with that, like what he was saying the other day. He's bought the Zvezda Russian infantry. Polite people.
Say nice people, and polite people. That's it, polite people.
And the Russian anti-terrorist unit.
I was say, did that come with the cat, the first one?
Okay.
Cool.
And the C920s were on offer at 25 quid on Amazon. Bargain.
Perfect.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What you lot made people do.
Didn't do anything.
Oh, dear. Steve bought an FFC from Revel. Good luck. And some MRP paints as well.
Good choice.
Very good. Good choice. Adam's bought. Okay, let me see this last week. Was bought another one.
Another one.
Oh my god, Adam!
Well, they were at a good price, and at the price you got it for, that's a great little investment.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 in the session of the Sea King, some resin, some photo etch. Very cool.
They've got more Sea Kings than the Navy, ain't he?
Yeah, Claire's bought a Leon AMG.
Very nice.
And a lightning, some oil brushes, some oils, TET, and liquid decal film. And that's it.
Cool.
There we go. We're all done.
Nice haul, everyone.
Yeah, well done, everyone. So
Cool.
we'll pop that up next week.
I bought the same F-15, but I'm too embarrassed to show it.
It's your fault everyone bought it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
That was my fault. It was,
Yeah, I reckon you should have to build it.
I agree. Pretty sure you harassed everyone to buy it last week. Do you reckon, Sam?
I agree.
Yeah.
under Sam's expertise, we all bought that one.
Don't be blaming me. I'm not the aircraft man.
Punch saying, good evening to the ISM Celebrity Squares team.
He's a boy.
Richie Lamb saying, good evening, Sniffers and Artists of Styrene. Hi, Richie. Mark Strelendorf saying, good evening. Stralen or Stralen, I'm not entirely sure.
Ooh, creaky.
Sure.
Have a scroll.
Yeah, get rid of him in chat. I think I got him. See you later.
Oh, God.
Hannah says, anyone noticed their interior design efforts from last week? No, none of these. Even Norman did in the end. Nobody else.
We don't see that side of it enough to really.
You watch my videos, you do.
Yeah, but we watch you, not the wall.
You've got a point there.
Yep. See, it backfired, didn't it?
You're the famous one, not the wall.
Yep.
Well, I do have a look at the door to see if there's any new stickers or badges gone up on the door.
Running out of them. I have to get some more. Where are America friends? Well, Jermaine's working. And John couldn't figure out his camera or something as we were trying to go live. I don't know what was quite going on.
I think his computer's on the way out as well, isn't it?
I think it's older than him.
No, not the jumping picture, Tony. The background's been painted grey. Used to be a different colour. The woodwork's grey now.
All right, Dan is saying see you later. So see you later, Dan.
See you later.
Yeah.
Bye, Dan.
Off to pull some hair.
Hey. G'day, Chunk. Charles Taylor is asking, can someone please recommend me an airbrush that isn't too pricey?
Yeah, Ultimate Apex.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go to umpretail.com.
Every time.
With a 0.5, a 0.35 needle, and a 2.
I'll put a link in the chat for you, Charles. Give me a sec.
A very good work, Hooks. Very good. I shall be using it myself later.
Like a good cup.
Oh,
There you go, Charles. Link in the chat. And Steve's asking what's up with the F-15.
Nothing.
I like when you'll answer that. I think
No one's got it wrong.
it's a bit lumpy.
Well, they're not going to say anything. It's the much later, earlier kits than they realised at the beginning. They thought they were getting the nice new one.
they bought the C instead of the E.
Yeah.
And it's an old kit.
Still buildable.
Yeah.
So does I thought we raised it.
What?
Dick Dolan is asking, anyone ever tried Renaissance microcrystalline wax? He was talking with the guy that used to work in a museum. He said they use it on lots of stuff to protect paint, pictures, models, statues, etc.
In a bit, Spruger. About 9 o'clock, we'll do ours interview.
I'll get the makeup ready.
Yeah, he's going to get his hair prepped.
Yeah. I wish he's got about 10 minutes to get his hair done.
Yeah, I'm going to brush mine and put a pattern in it.
Yeah, I'll not be able to do that in a couple of weeks.
I've been to makeup artist and had it applied with a baseball bat.
Pardon me, I once myself.
Just draw a black line down the middle of your head, that'll be all right. We got James Skipping staying a night.
See you, James.
Hey, James.
Same with Richie Lamb, he's work's beckoning, so he's got to go.
Oh, 4 and 6.
Work, yeah, can't be dealing with that.
No.
If I don't go to work though, I get bored. Well, that and I can't go on holiday.
Yeah,
I like my holiday.
Did they miss you on the nudist beach?
You know. Well, they're not missing me this year. They'll be able to take the sights off. I put that much weight on.
Won't be a sundial then this year, Dan.
No, it's more of a small moon.
Lyrics,
More of a dune.
Yeah, massive dune.
That's why I don't want the beach down. Rex the sea times so the moon's recovered.
What the hell was that?
That wasn't me.
Why did it suspiciously look like it was Tim?
I was trying not to yawn, is what that was.
I did sound like you yawn.
You were trying not to yawn, so you farted instead.
Trying not to yawn.
Okay. Some freaky yawns, Tim.
Oh.
Tony Davey asking what's happened to the spirit-infused building tonight.
I think Carl's probably keeping his wits about him.
Me? Spirit infused? No, it's Coca-Cola, honest.
Jess Adder says, what was it, a butt yawn? Yeah, it sounds like that case, doesn't it?
No, if you fucking yawn, it's a... Anyway.
For once, it wasn't me.
He's Tim didn't try and blame John.
Might as well.
Well, it was. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
if it's me, it's fairly obvious it's me because I'll be cracking up laughing.
The room fills up with smoke.
So Keith says he actually got that WRC 99 Subaru today. Excellent. Have you seen my build series on the channel, Keith? If not, mate, and you're interested, go and have a watch of it. Same channel you're watching now. There's a full techniques guide build series.
Yep.
This isn't going to be out of the box. This is a different car. This. And since it's 50th anniversary of Apollo 11, does the panel believe we actually went? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I reckon we did.
Yeah.
It's proof, isn't it?
It's not something that you have to believe or not believe. It just
Isn't the physical
it
evidence?
happened.
You can see
Yep.
physical evidence, can't you?
If you've got a decent telescope, yeah.
But there's actually mirrors up on the moon that you can see reflecting from the Earth with the telescope. So if we didn't go there,
If you've got
Yeah,
in your area, most areas have got an observatory. We've got one that's at top at Big Hill at Coxmoor, and you can on certain days of the year they have like open days, so you can pay. I think it's about 15 quid at our local one to go up there. You can have an evening up there, and you can actually, you know, if you've got some coordinates that you want to look at, you can have them punched into a big telescope and have a good look at it.
Wow.
Are you
Okay.
are you talking to me, Mark, or Keith, at the library?
Dan, you see, now when you live in the city, you look up, you see a couple of stars at night time.
Yeah,
When we were in Donegal, in the back end of nowhere, I was up one night about 11:30, looked up. I have never seen so many stars.
yeah, it's bonkers, isn't it?
All the ambient light hides it, doesn't it?
Yep. No old smog clouds to hide them.
Well, it's not. Is that street lights hide it all?
Yeah.
Ambient light.
It was really nice, man. Tell you. See, that's a more gentle side of Spain.
Yeah.
So you actually get to see some of the colours that are up there as well, don't you?
Yep.
It's not just black with a few white dots.
Yeah, because over here, up at Port Rush, where the Open is this year, certain nights you can see the Northern Lights.
Yep.
Oh, Screwdrew's offering controversy in the chat.
Ow. God, get off, you swear words.
You're having fun there, Dan.
I'm trying to mask off Thanos' head, and it's massive. Oh, that's.
He's got a massive purple head, did you say?
I would just about to say that's going to bring some cattle in that one, isn't it?
Yeah, that woke Tim up.
Yeah. All of a sudden, Tim's ears pricked up.
That appealed to the 12-year-old in all of us.
You know.
Rick's massive purple head? What are you talking about?
Oh, dearie me.
Turn away for 2 seconds and Dan's gone all nasty on us.
Yeah, Claire says, hasn't landed, it was an air fix. What happened to the re-release on the lunar module? Yeah. I think maybe they might have had a look at the moulds.
Yeah.
What, of what, sorry? Which ones?
Airfix re-releasing their lunar.
Don't. Do you know what? There's that. I showed that one coming from Dragon, and the guy at Model Club had one yesterday. It's really good. It's well worth. Wait till you see the Dragon one available. Great little kit. Absolutely great little kit.
What price or Tim?
I haven't seen any yet. I haven't seen any for sale yet. We have to keep an eye out for that one.
Scale mate's not got it.
Hey?
A scale mate's not got it listed down.
They had it, but they didn't actually show it as a. I'll check it. I'll check on there.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. Do you want what 30, 40-year-old Airfix re-release or a new tool Dragon kit?
Well, that's not new tool. I think.
Well, a newer tool Dragon kit. It was originally Cyber Hobby, same company, but you know.
Oh, so Revel are going to be bringing out a 1/48 lunar module as well this year. There's actually a Dragon Reebok, so if you see that one, that's well worth getting. That's not showing in stock anywhere. E-models had it at £45. Plast and a few of the other Super Hobby have got them for about €52 at the moment for the lunar module. That's 1/48, and that comes part painted. The gold is already pre-painted on it, which is really quite good.
Well, Willie Mack was good enough to send me one.
Yeah, so look out for the Revel 1/48. It's a Reebok for a Dragon. Very good.
That's the one he sent me. He's very kind of him.
You've got the pre-painted gold bits, yeah?
No.
No?
No, thank you. I haven't looked at the box yet, to be honest with you.
Okay. The Dragon was pre-painted. The gold part here and stuff was all pre-painted, you see.
Oh, get yourself some gold foil.
Rolo wrappers.
Yeah, Rolo wrappers.
That's what Adam Savage said.
It comes in shapes like it's like it's already got it on there.
There you go, Sam. Roller wrappers, look.
I am still waiting on them, you know.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for Sean.
You ready, Norm?
I'm ready, mate.
You ready, Al?
Yep.
It's your 5-minute countdown. Someone get the fluff hairstylist.
I've got the baseball bat.
Yeah, Norm,
Yes, mate.
keep us a couple of those roller wrappers, would you?
Of course.
Thank you,
I'm
mate.
actually trying to get you a box when Sean gets back in the country.
Oh, don't worry.
He's not allowed them. Wait a minute. Are you, Sam?
I know. No, but I can look at them, Norm. Don't you start out.
Yeah.
You and I are friends, Al.
Oh.
Okay.
No grapes between us, eh?
Oh, you're right. That's why I'm sitting doing this. I'm not munching something.
Willie's saying that the one that he gave you, Sam, is the 40th anniversary with the gold foil.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. Head on. It's very kind of you, Willie. Thank you.
These Subarus are an utter pain in the backside to fill. Really are.
What?
Subarus are a pain to fill around those lights.
Oh, yeah. Some people do. Some they just leave them.
Every single one I see built, they don't.
Oh, yeah. I feel fine.
See some really nice builds where they take all the time, they don't fill in the lights. It's
Yeah.
up to you at the end of the day if you do it or not, but I think people think it's supposed to be then. It's not. Smooth bumper. Right, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to hand you over to Norman now. So the camera's going to go on Al. Where is he? There he is.
Yep, I've turned mine off, so can't see the questions.
So hopefully Al should appear on YouTube in a second. And I'm going to hand it over to Norman, who's going to put Al through his paces with some questions. If you've got any questions for Al, pop in the chat. And John, you still okay to make a note?
Yep, right.
Sharp,
Scribble them down.
Sharp and make a note of them. And when we get through Norm's questions, he'll open it up to us, and then we'll open up to the questions that have been asked in the chat as well. So, like I said, we've done this before. We did them a few years back. Most of us have been interviewed in here. I think every one of us in here, bar Al. We did you, didn't we, John?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
one of the early victims.
I think we've done everyone.
Did we do? Have we done Norm?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll figure something out as we go. Like I said, try and add a bit more content to the show. So we'll go through it as we go. So I'm going to hand you over to Norm, who's going to run Al through his paces.
Hey.
Be gentle, Norm.
I will be gentle. Where's that bat? How you doing, bud? You all right?
I'm good, thanks, mate. You?
Right, we're going to start with a very obvious question first. What enticed you firstly into modelling? And at what age were you?
Oh, probably 5 or 6. I was taken down to the air show at Lossiemouth, the Navy. I was there in those days, and I seen the aircraft, and that was it. That was me. I was absolutely hooked, and probably a couple of years after that, so 7 or 8.
Ooh. Do you remember your first kit, and what was it?
It was an Airfix Sanders Row SR51 in the bag.
Yeah, with a cardboard top.
Yeah. The instructions are inside of the cardboard.
And can you remember what your feelings were as you were building that? Was it excitement or nerves?
Oh man, I was just over the moon. I'd saved up my pocket money and gone and got this thing and got it home, and but because it was white plastic and it was a white aircraft, I thought, yeah, I don't need any paint or that, but I forgot the glue. So I had to go back and get glue. But yeah, it was very exciting for me.
Finger marks and everything on it as well.
Oh man, I stuck my thumb to it and everything, man. It was just the usual, disaster. But I loved it.
Yeah, I always remember my first one as well. Have you modelled all the time, or did you take a break because life changed for you?
A big break. When you reach your late teens and get into that sort of different lifestyle. I took a break, took up hang gliding instead, and basically had about a 40-year gap before I came back to it.
Oh, what enticed you back?
A couple of things, really. My mate did the modelling, and I'd seen his stuff, and I thought, yeah, I can do that. But mainly it was after my accident. They asked me to get myself a hobby to increase my dexterity in the hands, and that was the thing. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Do you have a favourite genre, or do you like to model basically anything?
I'm afraid I'm aircraft only. Just aircraft through and through. But I will try other stuff. I've actually built 3/4 built a tank. It's first coat of paint, but it's struggling to get it going on the car. So, but having that one sent to me by Sam that'll get me going. I'll do that.
Nice. Yeah, it's always nice to have a change and try different. Yeah. What do you look for when you first open a kit?
I look at the decals. I try and find them, and I think now I've got a wee bit more experience. I have a look at the decals, especially if it's a Tamiya kit, and think I can do better than that, and put them aside. And then it's the instructions, and then probably the first thing I look at in the actual plastic is the glass to see if I go through the sweat of any seam lines on the canopy and this stuff, and then on the kit itself for the detail.
You basically go spruce by sprue and item by item as you look at it.
Yeah, I like to look at the detail on every sprue, match them up, especially if there's a sprue map in there, match them up, see any bits detached from the sprues, then I unbag them and have a close look.
I've got you. Do you normally cut off the parts that are not part of the kit, or just leave them on the sprue?
I just leave them on the sprue until I start it.
Have you ever been put off by a model you've bought because the quality's been not what you expected, or mismolded or stuff like that. I just when your expectations of a kit just weren't there when you
when
bought it.
I first got back into the hobby not long ago, I was advised to buy a Revel 132nd Hunter, which was, you know, which is a good kit, but it wasn't the right kit, I think, for me to start. It was big, and it was just the flash that was on there and the inexperience at that stage. Because I mean, I just used to have a little Swan Morton scalpel, you know, one of the wee black plastic ones with a screw through the end. That was it.
Yeah.
When I was younger, but things have changed.
Did you model on a table or on a tea tray or
kitchen table?
Kitchen table,
breakfast bar, yeah. Wrap everything up on a couple of trays at night and put it through to the dining room table, so we could have the breakfast bar for breakfast time. Move back and forth, and yeah.
Humbrol paints and a single brush.
In the early days, yeah, it was just Humbrol paint, not even thinned, just just painted on with the brush. But when I got back into it, I got myself some an airbrush. So and pretty much straight away went into Tamiya paint.
Now we know in the hangout, because you've now been a member for a while, and you know, we know you're not afraid to tackle a difficult kit. What actually draws you to actually do that sort of thing? Because a lot of people, basically, you see a lot of them online are criticizing the model, and yet one model that's particularly well criticized you actually put together. Was it something that you wanted to achieve, or because it was there, it was difficult and you wanted to prove otherwise?
It was a mistake. Myself and my mate bought one as a buddy build, and I bought them, and basically folks started saying, "Oh, you bought that one," and that was it. Put it aside, forgot about it. Tried a few other big models. The one I'm doing at the moment, the Tomcat, was one of them. Resin cockpit, Aries resin. So, you know, that got reboxed. And then eventually I thought I'd written off the Bronco, just written it off totally. And I thought, right, I'll gain some experience here. And I started putting it together and hacking it to bits, literally hacking it to bits to get things to fit. And it went really well. And I was quite surprised at myself. Right up until I got to the cockpit, I just couldn't do the cockpit. Simple as.
That's well known for the canopy as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But you managed to do it, mate, and you know, massive respect to you for that.
Well, we got there. Thank you.
It ended up with a nice ending for it.
It's in the box. It's in a UMP box just over there.
I love reboxing. We're trying to, you know, like you say, we're trying to get new people into the hobby, and that, and you often see posts where people have returned to the hobby.
Yeah.
What sort of advice would you give them? Would you recommend that they start on a difficult kit, or maybe a newer kit, which is easier to put together to build up confidence and something like that?
I would say you need to get back into the swing of things first. So I would go for a Tamiya kit, and not too small a one, because, you know, as you get older, your dexterity goes, and you know, even naturally without any help, I suppose. But yeah, I would go for the Tamiya, get a couple of them under your belt, and then move down into the more tricky kits.
Totally agree with that. I really do.
Yep.
Right. Over the years, no doubt you've picked up lots of skills of different things and that. What one of the skills that you've actually learned did you find the most daunting and difficult to learn?
I think for me it's the airbrush of painting. I just couldn't get to grips with the airbrush at all, and I tried everything, but because I was working on this one model that I'd bought, if it went wrong, you know, I just didn't want to ruin it, and I should have had the attitude, so that this is a practice. but I didn't. I think I was focused in another direction, and that was it. So yeah, I think the airbrushing for me, the paint mix ratio, the type of thinners you use, airbrush size, needle pressure, yeah, all that just contributed.
And now,
well, I would have said there was a huge turning point when I bought the Apex. Not only did it spray well at a lot of pressures, but it taught me the fine control, and the cleaning of it is just so easy. It's incredible. And now I know that the airbrush I first bought was probably not the right one for me.
Yeah, it's a matter of finding what's
it is
you're suited to. Now you mentioned it just earlier on there, your aftermarket. Are you keen on aftermarket stuff to enhance models, or would you rather try something like scratch building or stuff like that?
I'm not into the scratch building at the moment, although scratch fixing, I suppose, is a good bit. I've done a couple of fills with you know, the styrene card, the plastic card. Yeah, I've done that. I'm not. It's a skill I hope to get into, but no, I'll stick to the aftermarket stuff before scratch building.
Nice one, mate. Do you own a stash?
I do. It's not very big.
I know it's a controversial subject on a lot of people, and you know, people get very upset with you, but you actually have a stash.
Yes, I do. It's only about 40 in total, 10 of which are probably under construction.
That's the way I'd look at it.
Yeah.
Since you first started modelling, what would you consider has had the biggest impact on the whole modelling hobby?
Oh, that's a difficult one. I would say there was 2 or 3 things. The engineering and the plastic of the kits itself has improved in some areas. The materials have evolved tremendously, and so has the tooling. The tools that you use now are more geared directly towards it, rather than nicking my old man's snips that he had in the in the toolbox. But I think if I had to pick one, I'd probably say the materials.
The way they've changed, like side mold injection stuff like that, it's totally in.
Yeah, just the way, and the construction materials. You know, the paints have changed tremendously. There's a huge range now of all sort of, you know, lacquers and acrylics and all that stuff. It's just huge, and they have enabled, I think, modelers to get on a lot easier. Although I do still respect those that brush paint aircraft. That's a biggie.
I found these pre-cut masks are a massive benefit, because masking was one thing I did hate. Talking about tools, of all the tools, which we would consider to be the most important tool that you own?
Wow, that's a real difficult one. I'd probably have to say the scalpel.
Yeah, because it's basically a multi-tool, isn't it?
It is. You can do so much with it. You can, you know, you can cut stuff off the sprue with it. You can cut stuff flush with it. You can then scrape it down, and you can scribe with it, and you can actually make holes with it, although not perfect. You know. Yeah, it's a kind of good multi-tool.
Yeah, I like mine as well. We know that the internet, how much of an impact has it changed you? Because modelling used to be a solitary sort of hobby.
Yeah.
The invent of the internet now, so much change gone on in the hobby in the last 10 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
What sort of an impact has it had on you?
Wow, I'd say tremendous impact. I personally, I started off going round to my mates and seeing him do it, and he was flooding me with all this information, and then I was coming back and researching it and looking at it and working myself up to getting some stuff. And then when I eventually bought a few bits here and there, bought the airbrush and the compressor, and I actually got into with some. I was watching how-tos by a chap called Bretland, so, and that gave me a direct link into ISM and the forum. And then one day on my lap, I joined the Hangout in total silence, I have to say, because I couldn't get the mic to work. Well, from there, just the research on that's available on the internet is superb. But to be able in a Hangout just to ask a question directly and get so many good answers, it's a tremendous resource.
It's basically it's opened up a completely different world, isn't it?
It's not solitary modeling anymore. And even when I started off in the house on my own, the hours would fly in, but I'd be up and down, and I'd text my mate, "How do you do this?" And then he'd get back. So it's all technology,
Do you think the likes of YouTube and Facebook would change? I don't know if you buy magazines still, or have you, like me, stopped because there's so much available out there?
I always like hard copy. I've got a huge collection of books, mostly boxed now, but I like the hard copy stuff. I'll still buy magazines, but the YouTube resource is tremendous. Somebody's always got something before you and built it before you, and you can see their techniques, pick it up from there.
Speaking of the Hangouts, a lot of people seem to be put off by joining our Hangouts. What advice would you give to them people?
I would say give it a go. As Paul says, the Hangouts aren't for everybody, but they do treat you with respect for a wee while. And it's just tremendous fun to be able to connect with, like a Chunk in Australia, the American lads, and Sam and Mike across in the wee island to my left. Just superb.
3D printing. That's I can see that creeping in. Well, it's creeping in now because a lot of the aftermarket people are using it. Do you think it has a place within modeling?
I think it does, certainly. I think the main problem with it at the moment is getting the plans or designing the plans to, the CAD 3D.
Yeah.
I mean, I did a bit of CAD and when I was working, and it's a finite resource that you can just spend hours on, days, months, weeks. It's just there's so much information to put in before you get out this little thing that you've printed. But yes, it's definitely, I think, got a place, and it's especially now that some of the cheaper 3D printers are producing some really good quality stuff that can replace the likes of the resin cockpits and stuff in weapons and stuff.
Yeah, I believe they've got a place as well. We're going back to something. You often see new products brought out all the time, constantly. Like maybe new types of brushes, new types of paints. Now, are you the sort of person that rushes out and buys them to test them, or would you rather take the advice of somebody else that's used them?
I kind of use what I've got, and I'm influenced by just other modelers, what they use and why they use it. my early days, and when I got back in to the hobby, was spent buying stuff that was recommended by ISM, UMP, whoever, and as everybody changed from the thing I just bought to something else. But yeah, the some stuff I've got to have, other doesn't bother me.
Yeah, as you return back to the hobby, did your first reaction was to go out and buy Humroll paints and stuff like that, thinking that they would be exactly the same they were when you were younger?
No, I was advised to go to Hobbycraft of all places to have a look at the stuff they had there. I kind of knew that the Revel kits were perhaps not the best, but not of a uniform quality all the way through, which is the same in, I think, all manufacturers, but to a greater degree, Revel. And I looked at the paint there, and there was the Revel paint or the Tamiya paint. My mate suggested the extra acrylics, which were, you know, he got on really well with them. Got a couple of those and just didn't like them. Just couldn't seem to go on with them. But you know, and the Tamiyas, I struggled with them to start with, but they were wrong ratios. My fault entirely.
It's on a learning curve, isn't it?
It is huge learning curve.
So if you look behind you on your rack there, there's all multitude of different types of paint there, and you've adapted all of them, haven't you?
I think mainly I do like the lacquers, the MRPs, the Tamiyas. I've got a few pots of the Mr. Hobby stuff, but the rest of the stuff is well, some of the metal colours, the Vallejo metal colours, is it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
There's AKs.
Yeah, there's a couple of AKs there that I haven't used yet. But yeah, I might throw them in someday.
Right. I call it a man cave. A lot of people call it a modern bench and thing environment. You've got yours set out basically as it is now. Would you make changes if you could?
Yeah, I'd have it in the house
next to the kitchen.
Well, yeah, I'd like a complete floor in the house for it, obviously, but yeah, I'd like more space, as you would, but I do think there's maybe one or two things I may change if I was to move the cave at any point. Mainly, it's getting the screen and the computer close to the bench, which is at 90 degrees here. You still get the problem with the lights being in the way of the screen, but you know, I think for me especially, because I've got a bad neck and I can't really tilt my head very far to the side or up and down really. I think something right ahead of me is just perfect, you know. Just to mix the two, because having to get up from the bench, even though it's just rotating on the chair, that's still a bit naff. But anyway, yeah, I think I'd change that.
Yeah, because like I say, when I designed mine, the one thing I didn't do was put a lot of electric sockets in. Because it's amazing how quick you run out of electric sockets.
I was told right from the start, think of a number, double it, go to sleep, waking up the next day and double it, and carry that on for a week. Yeah. And then you've got the right amount of sockets. And I did. Well, I had a great electrician. He came in, he put the trunk in, he put the sockets in, and he kept on saying, "Do you think that'll be enough?" Nah, chuck another couple in. Do you think that'll be enough? No. And through him, basically, he just said, "You're going to need a lot of stuff," you know. But yeah, sockets. Jeez, man, I must have about. I think I've got 10 doubles.
Wow.
And there's only one or two free.
For now.
Yeah, two free, but that one's close to the light, but I'll be able to move it. It won't be a problem.
LEDs. are now starting to make an appearance within modelling. You see a lot of people lighting up the models, but also the lights have changed now to LED.
Man, yep.
Would you consider lighting up a model kit?
Yes, I would, but it would have to be a big kit.
And not with cellulose.
Cheap enough though. No, I think I will do it. I would like to get some of the navigation lights on, and maybe some subtle cockpit lighting, and even if I could manage it, get it right down to the landing gear lights. Yeah, I will consider that in the future. Bearing in mind that I can hardly put a model together out of the box without.
Oh, you do very well, mate. You really do. You do.
Yeah, at the moment. But yeah, and to move on from that, the LED lighting. Well, I bought a couple of the normal lamps that everybody buys, and then the difference between this one's the LED daylight one, and the difference between this one and the old one was, or the old ones, there's two of them, the wife's got one in the house, streets of a difference, absolute streets of a difference. The light comes on, it's intense right away, it doesn't build up slowly like the other one, and it's far better for lighting up the model for photography. And for me, because my eyes are getting a bit on the strained side, for actually seeing what you're working on, these LED ones are far better than the older ones. Yeah,
I totally agree, because with mine, I found my headaches have vanished personally.
Yeah, it's I work a lot of the time with a half light here now. I don't know if you can see it through either your screens or whatever, but the one I've got on behind me, it's a bit bright at the moment, but that's only on half power.
Yeah.
So there was this flickering on the old system. It doesn't seem to happen on here.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there's a lot of people. Well, they've taken to the hobby for a number of reasons and all that. What would you say you get out of the hobby? What, sort of mental wise, and do you do it for the pleasure of building? Do you do it to calm you down? Do you do it as a time wasting subject?
No, it's certainly not time wasting. I mean, I wouldn't say it's habit now, but there's a certain routine I've got into. Come up, set up the computer, get onto the modeling, do a bit of modeling, have some breakfast, and then, whatever. But I don't have to be in here all day. But it certainly does calm me down. I tend to get wound up about stupid little things. But the hangouts, if you're being a bit of a sod, you're told in no uncertain terms, get your head out your rear and,
yeah,
man up. and that is superb. And also you come in here and you can be in a real foul mood. 10 minutes, mate. I'm no kidding you. 10 minutes. I mean, I would brood for days, but 10 minutes in here, the guys have got you laughing, and the interaction. Or you don't join the hangout for a bit and you just sit and model and it gets intense. This Model for Heroes thing is an absolute. The benefits have been proven time and time again, and that's coming from the people who are doing it, who are involved in, who have been involved in active service and are struggling. There's a guy just recently I met just recently, and he's still got it from years ago. And I'm trying to encourage him to get into it, to pop around. He's had a look, but but the benefits are just superb. So that calms you down. Great, superb.
And you basically model for yourself. You don't model for the, the opinions of the people.
It's my model.
Exactly right.
I'll build it my way. I'll do with it what I want in the end. And yeah, it's for me. It's not for everybody else. Here, look at this. No, not for me. They go up on the shelf. I don't have many shelves. My stash will probably go up in flames shortly. But yeah.
Now, there is some very, very talented modelers out there, and you often hear the question is, oh, I could never build anything like that. What sort of advice would you give to them people who seem intimidated by, a really good, well-built and well-painted model? What sort of advice would you give to them people?
I would say that at one point, everybody who has taken up modeling is at the stage that you are at now, regardless of which stage that is.
Excellent answer.
Who you are. Everybody's been there. They've gone through exactly the same, to a degree, the trials and tribulations and the frustrations and the highs and the lows. Just as with anything in life, really. But no, everybody was at your level at one point, and they've just gone on and got another 20 years behind them, or whatever, and they've just improved and improved and improved. Some people improve quickly, some don't. I'm a slow learner, and it'll take me a wee while, but I'm here at the stage and happy to be doing it. And yeah, it's calmed me down an awful lot.
Nice one, mate. And my final question to you for the evening would be, if you could have the ultimate model, what would it be and what scale? I think I already know this one.
Okay, it would have to be the Buccaneer,
Yep.
and as big as possible. I grew up, the house that we stayed in overlooked some fields, and it was on the circuit for Lossie, and the aircraft used to fly around, and even at night when they were night flying, I'd be in bed and I'd just watch these coloured lights flying past the bedroom window, and I just used to lie there until I fell asleep and watch them. And it was the Buccaneers, and they were, and that was it. And it's a lovely aircraft, and the cars on the Buccaneer are just superb. Yeah. And yeah, grew up with the Bucks, and that's my favourite aircraft.
One of them in 30-second scale, seriously lacking within this hobby.
One of them in 48th. I think there's only been a couple out there, but yeah, any scale really other than 72nd, because these things don't work well.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, we all use optimizers now. And,
yeah.
I must add one last question. Model shows.
Yep.
What's your opinion on them?
For the actual modeling, I'm not into competition. Never have been. Never will be. I will probably never put a model into a model show, just because I don't think it's me. But I mean I've been to a few, and but we've got local ones in the town hall here, where mostly it's a local club. But yeah, and you look and you think, oh, it's superb. I was at the Scott Nats, not this year, last year. That was superb. The quality there ranges from, there are all ranges of experience there. Some of the genres I don't like, but that's everybody. Not everybody's the same. But even concentrating on the aircraft, the range was and the quality was superb. So I'm heading off to Telford with you boys.
Speaking of Telford, would you recommend that everybody goes there at least once?
Never been, so I'll tell you just after. But yeah, I would say so. I'm for a modeler, a model show I think is a must.
Mm.
Yeah,
you get to meet people there. You get to meet people that are local.
Absolutely.
You know, the people you didn't know it could be 4 doors down from you that you didn't know modelled.
Just had a guy contact me the other day saying, "Where about in Lossy do you stay?" Because he was in Lossy.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
Well, Al, thank you very much. I shall now hand you over to the rest of the crew.
No.
Nice one, Al. Nice one, Norm, as well. Fantastic. Norman asked my question, so that's me out. Tim's had to leave, unfortunately. He was falling asleep.
Oh, dear.
So any other guys got a question?
Yeah, questions.
Huh?
I had 2, but Norman asked them.
Yeah. Norman was very thorough.
Very good.
John, anything?
Right. I've not got anything, but I've got quite a bit of a list from the chat.
Okay.
So we start. The first question was, what glue was it you used on your first model?
Probably the Humbrol.
Yeah, I would say probably the Humbrol tube.
In the tube, yeah.
I think that's probably what we all started with.
Absolutely.
I've still got a few tubes of it kicking around.
Yeah.
Britfix 77, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Was that not the balsa stuff?
No, it was actually model glue. Britfix 77.
It could have been Norm. I just seemed to, it was Humbrol paint, so I just thought it was the same glue.
The next one was, what's the most expensive kit you've ever bought?
Expensive kit?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably the F16. I think it was about 130 quid or whatever it was. But yeah, just the big Tamiya 32nd. Yeah, there. I thoroughly enjoyed the F16 as well. So yeah, that's about it at the moment. But
It's about 48. It's time me to do a 32nd Buccaneer.
yeah. Well, one of them, and that's. I mean, the Lancaster. My brother-in-law flew the Lancaster in the Battle of Britain Memorial flight. So I've got quite an affinity for them as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so with this new one coming out, we'll have to see.
With that, I think I'd be more tempted to go with just the wing nut wings front fuselage section than the full kit.
Has to be the whole thing for me,
Just sheer scale.
Yeah,
sheer size of the thing.
Absolutely, but I mean, the thing I'm building at the moment's an inch short of 2 feet.
Yeah.
So 2 feet long.
Yeah, 32nd flanker would be bigger than that as well.
Oh, it would be, yeah.
They're nearly that size in 48. This one, what is the best kit that you've seen built, or the best model that you've seen someone has built?
That I've seen?
Yeah.
I would have to say it was that Oriental chappie that put his F15. It was the 1/72nd scale F15 with the digital camo into. You've all seen it.
Yes.
And that was hand painted, and that finish was just.
Yeah, that's one I think we all thought that was 32nd or 48th, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I walked past it and thought, is that decals? Because the lines were so sharp, and that there was no like build up of like happens to me, when I'm spraying, there's a wee bit of build up of paint and whatever, a wee bit of sanding.
Overspraying it.
Yeah, just that, just everything just sort of melted into. It was just superb. It was just superb. And then he was at, I think he was at Telford as well. Last year.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
He was certainly somewhere else because somebody posted a load of pics, and I seen it there, and it was same guy and whatever. Yeah, that one, I think.
Okay. And which kit took you the longest to build? I'm guessing it might be what you got there right now. You took a break from it, didn't you?
I've started many.
Still ongoing then, because you haven't finished them yet.
Yeah. I would probably say the F-16, although the Dauntless took quite a while as well. I like to do more than one kit at any one time because I get
Bored.
I get into a spiral, I think, with the one kit, and put it to the side and whatever. And as your abilities increase, that's what the right and that's what I'm finding now is I'm able to go back to these kits I've started and just about screwed up totally and make a better job of them. So like the F-14, which is
Or if you get to a bit where
Yeah.
you're not really sure what to do or how to do it,
yeah.
you then come back to it once you've gained that skill,
Once you've
and
got
you can then go, right, yeah, we just do this, job
Yeah.
done. For you, as generally an aircraft model builder, what would you call the best kit manufacturer for aircraft? Asking you for armor because you don't build it.
Yeah. Again, I would have to say I'm probably sticking to Tamiya because that's what I was advised was generally the best overall. I'm beginning to learn, especially from Norm when he goes, "Don't touch that." Exactly which kits are available, and especially with reboxing the kits, like Edward, they're good, but they rebox a lot of stuff.
That's one thing that's kind of bugged me.
So I think Tamiya.
The only ones to watch out for are the 70 seconds, which can be a little bit hilarious.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, one that's I thought I had a chuckle when I read it in the chat was: do you keep or give away your finished kits?
Well,
we know what happened to the Bronco.
Well, I there was a 2-hour build that went the same way.
I think all of those went
which is now adorning my wall.
Did you nail it to the wall?
Yeah, it's on a pin. No, I don't give them away because they do break into quite sharp bits, and you can't trust a kiddie not to accidentally hurt themselves. So no, I don't give them away. I've been advised I should sell them, but when you troll through some of the professionally built models, I don't think I could do that. Accept money for.
I suppose some of the ones you see under pro-built model.
Yeah.
If you take your glasses off and stand about 10 feet away and squint.
Yeah.
At your phone screen, they look okay.
Yeah. No, I think I'll keep the ones, and when I run out of space, I will
figure out what to do then.
Reduce them to recycling mode.
Yeah, what I do then.
Mm-hmm.
Have some fun with the hammer or something.
Yeah. The hammer's just here.
Oh yeah, mine's always sat right beside me.
Yeah.
Another question was, do you do commission builds?
No.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm good enough. I really don't think I'm good enough. What I would, if I was ever to do one, I would build something. I would buy it myself. I'd do all the work and whatever, and then say to the guy, "Do you want it?" Or whoever wants it. Do you still want it? Is that okay? And if he said yeah, fine. I would probably then say I spent this and this on it. Suggest a price, and that's the only way I could do it because I'm not confident enough for that at the moment.
Then we got a couple of jokey ones. What's your shoe size?
Right. Most of my life I've been a 7, but your feet get a bit bigger, and with broken ankles and broken bones in my feet and whatever through rugby or whatever, mainly football, five-a-side football, that's increased to about 8, sometimes 8.5.
Next one. What do you think of Tim's haircut? Now he's not here. That's kind of
Immaterial now.
I think quiffs are coming back. I really do. I'm just jealous that
you can actually grow one.
the only place I could possibly have a quiff these days is my eyebrows.
Same, yeah.
Yeah. Same here. And the last one is, what would be your most memorable moment during a build? So whether it's like a hallelujah or a eureka type moment where the pin drops and you think, right, that's what I've got to do, or something like that.
Very, very recently, when I put the Bronco together, and the lower boom and the top boom were really, really out, and the advice I got was, hack the top one straight, glue the front, pull it round, and match clampage, and get the glue in there and let it do its stuff for a day or two. And when I did that and it worked, it was absolutely incredible. So now even on that Tamiya 32nd F14, there's a couple of bits that really needed persuading, and I just wasn't afraid to do it, and it's been done. So that was an hallelujah moment for me. Yeah, just the fact that you can do stuff that you haven't done before.
Yeah, the first time you do something, you're a bit nervous about it.
Yeah.
You do it, and you go, "Oh, I can do it."
Yeah, I think it's just a human nature thing. Yeah.
Well, I've got to say something, and these guys are going to agree with me. I know that you're a hell of a lot better a modeler than you think.
It's possible.
You really are.
It's possible, but there again,
No,
I'm not bad at the photography, and I've been using Photoshop for many years. So that can hide. I don't tart out my pickies at all, unless I want one for, like the screen or whatever.
Yeah, everyone's their own worst critic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's true. But you've produced some lovely work, man.
Thank you.
Very nice work.
Sure, there's plenty out there who pay for a niche special.
Yeah, probably, but I just wouldn't feel confident until I get to the stage where I'm
content
happy with a model.
Then again, does anybody get that stage?
No, probably not. But I'm one of these guys where, if somebody will look at a model and say, well, look at that, but I screwed that up. And, I'll point out my mistakes rather than look for any, in somebody else's model. Yeah. So no, it's. I'll get there.
Yeah, recently, just the other day, you added a new skill to you, was judging.
Wow, that was difficult. That was really, really difficult. It got down to nitpicking, really.
Yeah.
But the good thing about it is that there was a consensus there, and where one would go off at a tangent, the other would pull them back and whatever. And I think we got the right result. Yeah, that was dashed difficult, he said without swearing.
Is there any more, John? Is that it?
That's it from the chat that I found.
Okay.
Sprugly Addict is saying, Mr. Al McNeish, you're in the Modelling Hall of Fame. You're a legend.
Hey,
Well done. Well done, everyone with the questions. Well done, Norm. Well done, John. And well done to everyone in the chat. Absolutely superb.
Nice one.
And he is. You're right, Scott. Al is ranked above Jermaine. We established that last week.
Yeah.
Established that. That is now fact.
Jermaine's dropping down the rankings rapidly.
Oh, telling you.
They can't progress because everybody else the ranks below him. Scupper's plan.
Yeah.
Well done, everyone. Absolutely superb. we will figure out another interviewee at a later date. And lots of good feedback in the chat. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
I shouldn't get the camera off, Al. There we go.
I shall have to go back and have a look at the chat now because being on
Yeah, I didn't cherry pick and dodge any dodgy ones, Al. Don't worry about it.
I'm quite happy to answer any questions, you know.
Right, should we do a giveaway?
Right.
Give it away now.
Sam, you got that kit to hand, mate?
Yeah.
You show it. Yeah, you dream on, Jermaine.
There you go.
So, hang on, for some reason. There we go. The Australian version.
Yeah, Australian version, Sam.
Sam is very kindly donated the Revel F-15C 48 scale. So very kind of Sam. So all you've got to do to win this is, if you see on Norman's screen, hopefully it'll show in the corner somewhere. Hello. Let's have a little look. Let me just see what's going on screen here.
Yep, Norman's timer is showing up on the YouTube live screen.
Excellent. So there we go. Yeah, so on the right side you see the timer. When you see John post starting numbers now, pick one number between 1 and 1,000. You get 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, we do a live random number generator, and the closest person to it wins that wonderful kit donated by Sam. Cheers, Sam.
Cheers, Sam.
All right.
Thank you very much. So, you ready, boys?
Yep, I'm ready, Norm, when you are.
I'm ready in 3, 2, 1. Start your numbers.
Gobble, gobble.
Gobble,
I've even got a boxed up and a label on the front to shoot off straight away towards
you.
And give Robo some joy now.
Way too clear, man.
normal.
Just keep an eye on the chat for numbers held for the review. I don't know why it does that. It's a bit random.
I've lost a mirror.
Yeah, you're ninth, Jermaine. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it's soon to be 10th when people see this Warhawk I just built. So I'm just pointing out to mine.
Let's keep the numbers going, peeps.
4 minutes, folks. You've got 4 minutes.
So as always, go check out Intessa Scale Model Facebook page and forum. That's the forum and Facebook page affiliated with this YouTube channel. Check out upretail.com. It's myself and Leo in the ISM. That is our business. We sell all kinds of modeling goodies, from tools, sanders, primers, thinners, kits, all sorts of stuff. Head on over there and have a look. Check out the Live at the Bench page for all the info about the live show. Check out the Off-Air Hangout group for all the off-air hangouts. Well, there's no hangouts anymore, but the same thing, really. And check out my Paul ISM page on Facebook for all my modeling work. And also check out Sharpie's. What's it called now, John?
Sharpie's Models and Aquatics.
I thought you changed it. It must just be your name on here, so. Check out John's channel where he does a bit of fish keeping, a bit of model making, and check out Al's modeling page on YouTube, on Facebook.
Yeah.
Go over and have a look, and that's it. That's all. There's all the links to everything are in the description down below. Go and have a look. And that's all we got left now. 2 minutes 40. Excellent. I've got to say, all I've seen to have done for the past 4 days is sand.
Yeah.
And I am bored of sanding.
I know that feeling well.
Really, really bored of sanding. Apart from the hour I spent before the show spraying the thing up on Aston. Very quickly. Hello, Kiwi Gav. Hope you keeping well, mate.
You've got 2 minutes, folks. 2 minutes.
You haven't stuck a number in yet? Stick it in. Over. So we've got 79 likes, 130 people watching. Still people there that haven't liked the show. Oh.
Dear me.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
just
we're
1 minute, folks. 1 minute.
going to give it away later as well. The dance section. Dan, you still with us?
I am.
Ah, there he is. At the dance section, which we'll do in a minute. Still going to give away to some UMP 3D printed stuff.
Ooh. I will say that the forum this week is yes. I'm so glad we're not having to pick.
Yeah, no, I went through it.
Oh,
Some very nice stuff in there.
can I just check? Is anybody else having problems uploading to Flickr?
No, I did it this afternoon, no bother.
I've tried to upload, and I kid you not, 7 pictures of what I've done tonight, and I'm hoping to put some up for them, and not one has gone on.
Are you doing them in
Well,
the...
it can take time sometimes, mate.
I want to say the last thing I uploaded was a fortnight ago, and yeah, I can't see nothing.
It can take a while, mate, to show up. Okay.
Are we ready, folks? We'll get to the countdown in 3, 2, 1. Number stop.
Wow.
So, click on me. Stay on me. Screen share. Let me know if that starts floating around all over the shop. That's sharing.
Certainly.
So we're on Google Live on the generator. Don't worry about the 5 that was already there. I'm going to put 1,000 in there. We're going to click this, and that will reveal the winner of Sam's lovely Revel F15. So I'm going to click this once and once only. That'll be the winning number. As always, the 2 people that pick the same number. First person to pick it wins. Now, if you think you know who's won, please don't shout it out because these guys will check it, double check it. I want to know the winner. John will announce the winner too. So the winner number 4, the Revel F15, is 224.
Wow.
224.
God, don't sound shocked. And there we go. Ooh. And there we go. Yeah, there's always going to be delays on it, fellas. There was a 15-second on YouTube. Always has been. Squeak, squeak. Gobble, gobble. Oh, going to do a bit of beatboxing. People still putting the numbers in. You've missed out, peeps, unfortunately. You got your fan on, Sam?
Yeah, but that wasn't me, bro.
No, I can hear your fan. Just beat.
Do you want me to turn off?
You're turned down?
I can, but just turned off. Be all right. I'll be right.
Yeah, if you watch it, make sure you click on the live so you're actually watching the feedback live. You don't miss out on stuff then.
He's right down. Never can pair of boxers will do the laddie.
Mm-hmm.
Gone through all of them to make sure that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I double checked twice.
Yeah.
Who are you, Santa?
No, he does it thrice.
Oh,
Bless him.
Not be long, the big one's back again. Eh?
saying that.
So we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
And the winner of Sam's wonderful Rebel F-15C is David Carradine with 222.
There you go.
Well done.
There's an email address in the description of the video. You send me an email, David. I could pass it on to Sam.
Yep, and I'll get it off as soon as possible. I'll get the kit off as soon as possible. Otherwise,
Norman will get off as soon as you. Norman, did I say Norman then?
Yeah, it's me, yeah.
I'm trying to do two things at once here. So there we go. Well done. We've got another giveaway later on, so stick around. Superb. Right, so let's have a break for a minute, then we'll go to Dan.
Yep. Well, that's the cage now in the seats in. I've just put the discs on.
Cool.
And I shall decal tomorrow. Thank you again, mate, for sending me.
Miles ahead of me. I haven't even got this in prime yet, and anything else.
Oh, you'll catch up. You'll pass me. Let's have another sleepless night.
Well, I can also send you a picture of me, my thong.
Oh, God. What send that?
Have you bit your tongue again, Norm? Thinking of thong?
Thinking of thong. I actually bit my lip earlier on.
Oh.
No, David, can you email me, please, mate? Because it doesn't go through to me. It does eventually, but yeah, there's an email address. Otherwise, I've got to copy and paste that email to somebody else, but I can just forward. Hence why I set up the email address. Of course, all the winners are in one place then. Oh, still people put numbers in. Yeah, you want to click live. Make sure you're watching live.
Be back in a minute. I think I can hear a frog ribbiting downstairs.
Oh.
I've got the back door open, it's piddling down, so I think I might have a frog indoors somewhere.
That's got to be a euphemism, that antic for John.
Yeah.
One
of the victims.
It's not.
One of the victims has escaped from the.
I'm going to say, is it a step up from an hamster?
Well, you know, slimier.
So that's where Kermit went when he left.
Gives a new meaning to Kermit the Frog's walk ride.
Nine. We're all in agreement. You're definitely 9.
Mr. Gav's going. He says, have a good weekend, all.
See you there, mate.
Yeah.
So you got TV on?
No.
What?
There's a TV on somewhere.
What does it sound like?
Television.
Oh, if it sounds like Apollo 13, then yes.
Yeah, it sounds like TV, yeah. Film.
Yeah, it's behind me.
He is like a shithouse rat.
Yeah, but does he email the UMP retail then?
No, David. In the description to this video you're watching now, like the video description that's below the video, you click on that. There's an email in there. ISM prize claim at gmail.com.
If you really can't find it, wait until my section comes up and it's at top of there.
Yeah, or you just look in the description of the video you're actually watching now.
Or my buttons.
Yeah, it's there, right there.
Which is down there and it says show more.
Yeah, where you're watching the screen up here, it's down below and it's a description of this video. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
If not, David's putting the chat for you. ISM prize claim at gmail.com. Thank you, Dave. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, whip me. Tweak them.
Squeak.
Hi. Oh.
I'm just laughing at me and you pointing fingers like that.
Oh yeah, it's right there. It's down there. Cheers, Tony.
Right.
You're a bit slow, but thank you, Tony. Put it in there as well. Yeah, these decals you got to take your time on, Sean, and you need UMP decal solutions to help you massively.
Right, so yes, there was a frog sat by the back door with the cat sat in front of the frog, not wanting to go outside because he's scared of the frog.
Is that vicious cat from next door, is it?
Yeah.
Did you kiss the frog?
No.
Should I, John?
I did give the cat a kiss, though.
Kiss or kick?
Kiss.
Okay. Weird.
That's my little fur buddy.
Still
He looks
weird.
like-
Nutella special.
Good night, Mike. Have a great weekend, mate.
To be sure.
I don't want to buy a lucky charm.
Yeah.
To be sure.
Don't go, Mike, and leave me, please.
Please don't go.
If you leave me now.
If only we could get them, Sprugo. Sprugo, what's your real name again? I forget. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, you can't get them anymore. It's such a good tip drill as well. So good. Could probably find similar, but it'd be some cheap Chinese tat.
Yes.
Not worth selling. We won't sell crap. Contrary to popular belief. Everything's relabeled.
I nearly fell off the chair.
You mean the 50 plus products we sell, the two things are actually relabeled?
Yeah.
Primer and airbrush.
Yep.
I do love that comment to see everywhere. Just relabeled. But yeah, I do wish Dave. All right, cheers, Dave. And I wish we could get these drills. They're so good. And I've only got this by pure luck. It came in a modeling stash of stuff I bought.
I remember that, yeah.
Such a good little tool, though. Just because it's got no power, or it's got just enough power to drill through.
But not enough to puncture flesh.
No, well, yeah, it will. Trust me.
Yeah, we some of us sat here when Paul's done that.
Yeah, it just sits there with a little, I think that's a 0.1 mil shanked bit in there. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I sell it to the highest bidder.
50p.
Whew, sold.
Oh.
Magic.
That's just the box, mine, darling. You get nothing else.
I should post it.
Yeah. As a 1 mil drill bit arrives in 2 days' time. Yeah.
It's 35 quid for the postage, though.
No, it's 50 to Al.
50?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's so far north.
No, it's an extra 16 quid postage from some couriers.
He's walking. He's getting a bus. He's thumbing it.
Hey, that's the thumb bits.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Sam.
You're the one with the thumb bits, not us. Bits.
Well, yeah, that's true. Bits of thumb left.
A wooden nickel here, right. Cheers, chum. Puh.
That's the old Tamiya one, isn't it? It comes actually as a kit
Yeah,
put together.
yeah, I've got one of those as well. Yeah, we've got a Tamiya drill here. It's not as good as that, though. Tamiya drill's good. A bit more vicious. Yeah, it's a valid prize. It's definitely a valid email address, Dave. Gets emailed every week. Just double check here. ISM prize claim at gmail.com. Yeah, it gets emailed every week, buddy. Prize claim. Yep, it's definitely a valid email. They reckon it's Steve's asking what's the best 48 scale F18.
Uh,
The Hassie, isn't it?
got to be the Hasegawa, yeah.
Not cheap though.
That's it, yeah, for an old mold. I've got the Revell one, which I was rather disappointed in. Yeah, probably the Hasegawa if you can get them for a good price.
By the way, people might think I'm being really awkward not letting you PM my your details, but if I need to find them, I've got to go trawling through PMs to find them. Whereas on the email, I just click on the emails and they're there. I can find them in a second. That's the reason why we started doing it, because we wrote accidentally overlooking prizes and things. So I'm a stickler. It needs to go to that email address. That way, if I ever need the address again, I can find it in a heartbeat. Does work though. Definitely does work. 3 emails last week on it. Make sure you put it in correctly, Dave. Somebody's breathing quite heavy. I thought whispers and nobody else would hear us. Quiet. If we keep whispering, the people watching can't hear us. They can't hear us if we whisper. Shh. Don't tell Sam. No. Shh. Uh-oh. Sam's looking. Well, I'm whispering. Yes. If anybody asks, we'll blame Norman. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Totally agree. Yeah. Go. Yes, I'm snoring. Yeah, probably, Steve. They're gonna someone's gonna re-release that F18. Edward's gonna do that.
Yeah.
Top Gun coming out. Dave, you definitely put the right email address in, because I guarantee it works. Norm, can you send an email to that email address for me, mate?
Right.
Just Norman, not 40 people in the chat. Nobody else send an email.
Excellent.
You know what you need to do, Paul? Go on it and just read out somebody's address that's emailed you.
Yeah.
Just to prove it's worked.
Probably post all their email address. Is where Norman comes back now saying it's not working. No reason for it not to.
Oh, stay still while I copy you.
No, emails on case sensitive. Email addresses are not case sensitive at all.
Create an email. Stick that.
Holy moly!
My eyes. You're not wrong there, Bill.
Yeah, mate.
Is right. Let's have a look. Hopefully,
It's got to be smooth though, Paul.
Hey?
It's got to be smooth.
There it is. Yeah, can you all see that? Hang on. It's not Norman. With a test. It is there. Might not be very visible on here, but it is there.
Nope, I can see it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. So it does work, eh? It must be something your end, mate. Keep trying to get there in the end. Well, Spruce is a very good idea there. Yeah, it's a good one.
Make sure you put .com and not .co.uk.
Make sure you spelt it right. It's the #1 cause of emails failing.
Yeah, because autocorrect puts a space in sometimes also.
Yeah, you don't want to have been splat wrong.
If you copy and paste that into your thingy, you should get it.
Yeah, so the people.
Whoa.
What was that?
Not guilty.
We all still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Everybody except for Paul.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back.
And he's back.
Somehow I managed to leave. I have no idea how, but somehow I did.
It made a funny noise and you weren't there.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think I might have knocked my mouse.
it's like a laser zap, isn't it?
It was. It was a different.
How'd it go on?
Like a laser.
What sort of lasers are
Oh,
you?
well done, David. David's figured it out. Well done.
A laser with a lisp.
Twice.
What the?
Fucking succotash.
Adrian!
Yeah, David's figured it out. We're safe.
Awesome.
Well done, Dave.
We'll stand down the National Guard.
Yeah. Ready for your bit, Dan?
I'm just going to pop to the loo and I shall be ready.
Oh,
man.
righty then.
Whether my internet is a different kettle of fish.
That's definitely a good point.
Fish kettle.
Yes, you did, Davis. Davis actually never had a lisp.
And something.
Only when he talks.
Oh, yeah. Let's see how quick. See if this goes south when I click share. Fingers crossed. Oops, looking good.
Right, so we're going to hand you to Dan. He's going to run through all the work that was shared on the Facebook page of Forum this week. Make a note of your favourite builds, because at the end you're going to vote on them, and the winning build will win a UMP goodie bag. Simple as that. When you're ready, Dan.
Hello, people of the internet.
Hello, Dan.
We're going to start as always on the forum. And first out the gate is the one and only one Mac.
Ooh.
He says, hello, hello, anybody there? A small progress on the 132nd to me F-14A Tomcat. The fuselage is double glued and cabin filled with sprue glue. Note that the cockpit is just dry fitted. The undercarriage is done and the dangler bits glued and part sanded. Apologies to those with OCD, but it couldn't resist it. That beast.
That's a hell of a thing, I think.
Yeah, that's a beast, that. This is Jiff Jaff next. And he says, hey up, Dan, or you're into web standing. He pretty much has this finished now. It's an Academy 172nd scale P47D Thunderbolt.
That's nice.
Got it cheap second hand from a club mate along with a resin engine. So that has been used. The rest is out of the box. The decals was a nightmare. You had to coat them with liquid decal film just to stop them breaking up when they hit the water. but they were still really brittle and didn't settle into the details at all well. Anyway, he made the best he could out of them, touching up breakages and replacing from spares box when possible. He's painted it with AK Extreme polished aluminium and some touches of aluminium, dark aluminium and white aluminium to break up the flatness. Mr. Hobby interior green was used for the cockpit, olive drab for the anti-glare, and Tamiya yellow green for the wheels.
I do like that. That's very nice.
Yeah, he's done well with that one.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a nice kid, Kev. That's a nice one.
He's got a very red end to his propeller. To his propeller.
Of course.
No, but I do like that one. That one, to say it's them decals for him is done really well with that. I like it a lot. This is F27 packs next, and he says, "Good evening, happy modelers. For a change, here is a Flyhawk 172nd Renault FT75 BS. It's ready to go off for priming. It's a little tank in a big box. You do get 2 kits in the box, but I seriously doubt that anybody needs more than one model of an FT75 BS. Actually, it's the best Renault FT kit is made in this scale, except for that it had renewed his hate affair with Etch. Right. Why is it that big and the box is huge?
Massive, isn't it, the box?
I thought it was a bug crawling across it.
2 kits in them.
I want to say, surely you could save the planet, and even if there is 2 tanks in the box, a third of the size of that would be ample.
You'd have no problem reboxing that one.
But it's a nice little tank, though.
Finish.
Oh, I like this one as well. This is a weird fella called Paul.
Oh.
And this is a BMAX 1/24th scale BMW E30 M3. It's his favorite kit, and this is his 7th that is built now.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great scheme, but a pig to get the true color to show on camera. We'll get some better pics at a later date. It's probably an ultimate grey primer and painted in 0. Dibels,
Diebels, I go with.
Yeah, Diebels green. Studio 27 decals, Pro Range 2K clear coat, scale production 18-inch BBS wheels, painted in Tamiya TS21 and TS17, all painted with the Ultimate Apex airbrush and is Novus and micro mesh polish.
Yeah, that's mate.
I do like that.
Yeah, that's a cracker,
I like that a lot.
And why am I keep clicking on stop sharing?
Yeah. knock that off, Dan. Let's see what it does.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Bye.
Go on, Dan, do it.
I'll click that because,
Yay.
Hey. Up. No.
Problems with your
This is Dan Edmonds next. It says, "Hi Dan, this week he's finished his 1/12 Fujimi Yamaha YZF 750 in the Lucky Strike team. It's been on the bench over the last couple of months, so he's pleased to finally get it done. The kit goes together really well, but it's let down by horrible thick decals. The only way to get them down was to use Ultimate Extra Strong Decal Solution and the Mrs. Hairdryer. Yeah. Hang on. It used Ultimate White and Black primers, Tamiya TS26 and TS14, AK Extreme Metal Colors, Splash 2K, old version, 0 semi-gloss black and textured black. He's used some Ultimate Extra Strong Decal Solution and hairdryer, and he's used his Ultimate Apex throughout. Pardon me. Have a great and a wonderful weekend, everybody.
Nice work, Dan. Yeah,
that looks good. I think the photo does it as well.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Like that.
Your little pumpkin pie haircut freak. Not Dan. Not yeah, that Dan. Not this one, maybe. Anyway.
Not that one, this one.
Yeah.
This is Tomcat64 next. And he's had a few weeks without being able to get to the bench, but this week he finally managed to put some paint on his 135th Meng Yag Panther. He primed it in Ultimate Black, and base coat was Model Air Dark Yellow, which was then masked off with rolls of white tack. The camo pattern was added with model light olive and armor brown, and the rust on the spare tracks was done with Life Colors rust set.
Superb.
Very nice.
It's looking good, Neil. Where's Neil? Neil. Yeah.
It is a nice camo pattern as well, that one, actually.
Looking well.
Yeah.
Top job.
That looks spanking, but time it's had an oil dot across it.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice as well.
This is Wolfgang the Seal, or Wolfgang the Thistle, as Tim would pronounce him. And he says this is his 148th Tamiya F14D. It's a bit, but it's a shame it doesn't have possible flaps and slats. My 12-year-old brain's just rushing to the forefront. He's painted it with MRP, Mr. Colour, and AK Real Colours, and weathering is just foils.
Very nice.
Looking good.
Yeah, that's
yeah, I like that.
That is tidy.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
This is Mr. Adam Challenger of Challenger Scale Modelling fame. He says he's getting close to finishing the Hasegawa 148th Royal Navy Sea King. It's mainly deckling this week and finishing the undercarriage. This week was the fun part of weathering. Yeah, I like that as well.
Looks good.
Stupendous.
Absolutely, positively excellent.
Yep.
I couldn't think of another superlative word to go on end of that. So, yeah, I like that. And he's got an obsession at the minute with Sea Kings.
Oh, yeah.
And I do believe this might be the last one of the evening. This is Claire. She's been working on a Hasegawa 124 Ferrari 328 GTS this week. It's been so going on this build, and unfortunately, she won't finish it tonight. The engine is almost complete, primed with Mr. Surfacer 1500 black, sprayed the block in splash paints aluminium metallizer. The red is Tamiya acrylic XF7 flat red and Tamiya LP21 Italian red. The other parts in Tamiya X31 titanium gold and X18 semi-gloss black. We'll be adding a black panel line color to add realism when complete, and look to replace the red wires plus add other detailing parts. The interior is moving along. The rear engine shelf painted in Tamiya LP5 semi-gloss black. I'm still undecided on the clear to use for the body. She's tested Gravity Colors 2K Clear and Mr. Color GX112 UV cut lacquer, and she's going to test the Pro Range 2K and then decide.
Excellent stuff.
I do like that.
Very nice.
It's a very clean build. Very nice.
Come along very nicely.
And that's the end of the forum. We'll slide swiftly into Face Ache. And the first one out the bat is Mr. John Sharp. He says, this week down has been mostly waiting on strange paints to dry. This is a Revell Mobius 132nd Colonial Viper from some weird TV show that nobody watched or liked. I watched it, but a bit undecided. It's primed in UMP gloss black, below metal colors and various alclad clear enamels, Createx iridescent and Deco Art pearlescent and interference paints. Hello.
You like that, John? Even though you're not
It's very strange and I like it.
I think John's gone frog hunting again.
No, I'm here.
Oh, he is there.
we went on a date.
I'm just leaning back.
Oh, he's eating then.
Oh, he's relaxing.
No eating going on.
Oh.
Legs.
No, he's warming off.
It's just away.
Wow.
Oh, Mr. John Stone is next.
Banana Man.
Greetings once again, slaves to the plastic. Here further progress being made on the Meng 135th Leopard 287. He's primed it in UMP grey and painted in 4 different colours using AK Real Colours. We are nowhere near finished. Plenty still to be done. Model on, or... Yeah, I like that.
Very nice.
That Digi camo is, yeah... You're brave to take that on, I think.
Yeah.
Very brave.
Yeah. That's nice.
I like this one as well. This is Mr. Mark E. Wing. He says he's still working on the Tamiya 112 Suzuki GSX 750 Katana. Since the last time he didn't 2K the bodywork, as the real bike is more semi-gloss. So he's just used Tamiya semi-gloss clear on the bodywork, and he's just waiting for the clear to dry on the front hood. It's been a slow it's been a bit slow due to work and not having much modelling time. Hopefully it will be done by the weekend. And his second bike this year.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice. Very nice.
This is Mr. David Stevens next. And he's worked on the Mark 37 gun directors for the Trumpeter 1/200th scale Missouri with Pontos add-ons.
Nice.
Looking good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's starting to, that drive me insane.
Yeah, speaking of someone who's had the Optivizer on.
Yeah.
See,
Cool.
I'd have to smash that up into a million pieces because it'd drive me nuts. This is Mr. Steven Skoda next. And he's working on repairing the decal disaster that he's had when he's masking the headlights on his Ferrari 330p4.
Oh.
I do hope you get that back because it's a lovely looking shape, that.
Yeah, Ferrari's beautiful, isn't it?
If not, sailors dinner.
Yep. And try again. This is Mr. David Sargent next. And this is a 135th Cromwell models resin enforcer remote controls weapon system.
Ooh.
As fitted to the Challenger 2, Panther, LMV, CBRT, and other British Army vehicles. Lots of scratch building and updates.
Looking good.
Very nice.
I like it a lot.
It's very, very dinky. This is Mr. John Murray next. And the engines are on, and Mr. Surfacer 1200 is down. Probably needs another layer.
Could probably tell us what it is.
Yes.
We know it's an A10.
I thought it was
I reckon that's going to be that Hobby Boss kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a Tamiya.
It's definitely not a Tamiya, and I also think that them engine covers there probably might need a lot of work.
Yeah, if you're going to show us your work, same rules as the Facebook page.
Yes.
Actually, tell us what it is. Does help.
This is Mr. Adam Schmidt next.
Oh.
He says, good evening. He's working on a 1/8 scale poacher kit. It's a Lamborghini Aventador Roadster. Working on all the subframe, front to rear, getting ready for body part.
Ish.
I like the blue colour.
Yeah, teal.
Cool.
I like this colour as well. This is Mr. Luke Graham, and this is a Fujimi Volkswagen Golf GTI. He's sprayed it in Ford Electric Orange from a rattle can.
That's shocking.
Oh, that's cool.
Job, Luke.
I suspect it's going to have black or gold wheels with that. This is Mr. Dean Armitage next. And this week he's been working on a Hasegawa 148 Skeletal A6 M5. Plastic primed with black UMP, photo etch primed with Halford's grey primer. The colours from Tamiya Cockpit Green and washes from AK, and he's used Edward photo etch sheet from a A6 M2 trainer. So he's got 2 cockpit etch for the price of 1.
Very nice.
I can see that when it's built.
Yes, that'll look good. This is Miroslav next, and he says, hi everyone. Oh, it's good to be back. This week finally gets back to his project, which he started 3 months ago. It's a Tamiya 112 YZR M1 in Spain's theme 04. Decided to go for Marco Melandri's version.
Looking good. Yeah, very good. Good to see you back, mate, as well.
Yeah, it is. It's, yes. Had a rough few weeks, but it's just a bump in the road.
Yep.
This is Mr. Cesar Munez next. He says some progress on the old Aerotech 124th by Monogram. He fixed the ghost lines that appeared after Tamiya spray primer, and then he primed with Mr. Surfacer 500, thinned with MLT, and sprayed the basic colour from decanted Tamiya PS12. Work goes on. Good night to all, and have fun.
Looking good.
Yep.
That looks like one of them. You know them. You know what they spray Alclad to have on standard and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks similar to one of them, doesn't it?
Is it?
I like this one as well. This is Mr. Richard Goodman. and he's working on a rebuild of a Halcyon dropship in 1/72. He's been working out how to power the LEDs from external contact pads, and is in the middle of doing the same to a resin APC.
Nice.
That's a good idea, that is. Rather than having the wires going to the model.
Yes.
You just hit the model on the base.
Although there were a few years back at Telford, and I did sign up for it, but nothing ever came of it, where you got like, it looked like a pencil, but it was the activation wand, they called it, for the LED system for lighting, you know, like an Enterprise or, you know.
Oh, was it like based on kind of a relay or something, weren't it?
Oh, and it was really good, and it were trying to just get a feedback of how many people would want one, and I signed up for it, but nothing ever came of that, because that, I think that would be a good idea. Everything's contained then, do you know what I mean? You just use this stick pencil type arrangement to flick it all on and off. But anyway, we digress. This is Mr. Taylor M. Brown next, and he's still working on the Alex Taylor Badmaro build. Once again, this is an AMT 68 Chevy Camaro kit. A lot of custom work. The back half chassis is from AMT Pro Street 66 Nova. The twin 64mm turbos, aftermarket shifter and billet specialties, Winlight wheels all came from Ron Olson at 3D Model Specialties under Shapeways. Scratch built roll cage part, tree sprue, scratch built turbo plumbing, and scratch built Holly EFI intake, and has used Rust-Oleum Testers Model Masters paints.
Looks good.
Nice. Mr. Chris Stover, it's not a tank this week. He's working on this Academy 135th AH-1Z Cobra attack helicopter.
Oh, yes.
It's his first helicopter, and it's ready for priming and painting. The rotors are not glued in place yet.
Very nice.
I like that. That'll look really nice when he's painted that.
I should believe them.
It's in lovely shape as well, that one.
Yeah.
Because there is some ugly helicopters out there. This is Mr. Matthew Strawn next. I really like this one. This one's a belt. He says it's been a while since he posted anything, but he's just completed a Great Wall Hobby 148 P61 Black Widow. All the paints are Mr. Colour and Tamiya. Is used resin wheels and surface probes / pitos from Edward. It's a good kit. The fit is a little so-so in places, particularly the wing roots when installing the horizontal stabilizer. Plus some of the stencil decals were out of register, so he didn't use most of them. But with a little modelling elbow grease and some mild putty work, it turned out pretty well. He started it last summer and is now glad to have it finished. New spray booth is awesome too. Anyway, hopes you all enjoyed the new Top Gun trailer, and greetings from Japan.
I really like that.
Yeah, that's
I like that. I like that a lot. I've seen a lot of pictures of that this week, and
nice work.
Yeah. I don't do planes, but that one looks really nice. And the final one of the evening is Mr. David Powell. And this is a Bandai 1144. It's a HDMS 06 Zakao 2, a mechanical chain base, F and G from Bukaki. Whatever it says over there. He's used UMP primer in black, grey, and white. He's painted it by Tamiya, too many to list apparently. Real touch markers by Bandai. Mirror tape, plastic tubing, 0.53 coated wire, and cut down micro brushes for laser turret. It's a long way from the finish, but he is after slowly getting there.
Yeah, it's nice to see him building that and all.
Yeah, that's yes, I like that. I like. Oh, dear.
There we go. Right, so we're going to give you 5 minutes. Let my compressor finish. Hang on. There we go. We're going to give you 5 minutes. You get to pick one build, favorite build of the week. pop your build nominee in the chat. Try and put the person's name if you can, as well as what the build is. And we'll give you 5 minutes at the end. We'll tally them up, and the person with the most votes wins a nice UMP goodie bag. As simple as that. Yep. So look for John saying start your voting now. And when you're ready, boys.
Yep, I'll write them down as well.
Yeah, don't forget, 1 vote only.
Are you ready, John?
I'm ready.
You can start your recap in 3, 2, 1. Start your recap.
And you're voting.
And you're voting.
We have Mr. One Mac with his 32nd Tamiya F14A Tomcat. We have Jiff Jaff with his 172nd scale P47D Thunderbolt. We have F27 Packs with the Renault FT in 172nd scale. We have Mr. Paul with his BMAX BMW E30 M3. We have Mr. Dan Edmonds with his 112th Yamaha YZF 750. Mr. Tomcat 64 with his 135th Meng Jag Panther. Wolfgang the Seal with his 148th Tamiya F14D. John, put me down for that one, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and me.
Wolfgang the Thistle is.
Yeah. Oh, that one's
We have
beautiful.
Mr. Adam Challenger with his Hasegawa 148th Royal Navy Sea King. We have Claire with the 140 Hasegawa 124th Ferrari 328 GTS. Quickly straight to take. We have John with his 32nd Revell Mobius Colonial Viper thing. Yeah, purple thing. Mr. John Stone with his Meng 35th scale Leopard 2 A7. Mr. Mark Ewing with his Tamiya 112 Suzuki GSX 750 Katana. Mr. David Stevens with his gun director for his Trumpeter 1200 scale Missouri. Mr. Steven Skoda with his Ferrari F330 P4. Mr. David Sargent with a remote control weapon system. That's what I'm going to do there, in 35th scale. Mr. John Murray and his plane, his A10. Mr. Adam Schmidt with his 1/8 scale Porsche Lamborghini Aventador Roadster. Mr. Luke Graham with his Fujimi Volkswagen Golf GTI. Mr. Dean Armitage with his Hasegawa 148 Skeletal A6 M5. Miroslav with his Tamiya 112 YZR M1 in Marco Melandri decal scheme. Mr. Cesar Munez with his old Aerotech in 124th by Monogram. Mr. Richard Goodman with his Halcyon Dropship in 172nd. Mr. Taylor M. Brown with his Badmaro. Mr. Chris Stover with the Academy 135th AH1Z Cobra. Mr. Matthew Strawn with the Great War Hobby 148th P61 Black Widow.
Put me down.
Put me down for that, John.
And Mr. Powell's Gundam with his mechanical chain base from Bukaki.
Still got 2 minutes, Dan.
Cool.
Well done, mate.
Cool. To be fair, it's not been that busy, really, has it? It's been a lot busier in past weeks.
Yeah, but you've not dropped that one, so.
No, yeah, it's been quite a unstable connection again.
That's because it's scared you.
Oh, I wanted to rip it a new wire a couple of weeks back. It were, yes.
Well, hopefully this day week will be fun.
Only got left now, just over a minute.
1 minute 10. Roughly. I'm getting bombarded with mosques and I haven't even opened my wallet.
I was going to say that's not been open since the 70s, has it, Norm?
1 minute, folks. You got 1 minute.
Probably got a couple of white fibers in there, though.
The 70s still got a bar 6 in there.
Oh, I still love them.
Yeah, I know.
That was so good.
You can still get them, apparently.
No, I haven't seen them anyway. You can get something similar.
Mm.
It's a round thing, but it ain't bossy.
Seen a guy come out of the garage the other night eating one of those big Carmack bars.
Oh yeah, them Caramacs are beautiful.
Curly whirly.
Finger fudge.
I'm going nowhere near them two remarks.
No.
No. Probably for the best.
Very, very.
Down to the last 10 seconds, folks. And the countdown begins in 3, 2, 1. No more votes.
There we go.
Oh, bugger.
Oh, no.
Strong.
Right. Yeah. Right. In what will be a joint third place is Claire's Ferrari,
Oh.
Dan's Yamaha.
Oh.
People didn't actually write down whose it was. The Kev's Jiff Jaff's P47
Nice.
and my weirdness.
Wow.
But then we've got a tie for first or for the lead between Matt Strawn with the Black Widow and Wolfgang the Steel with his F14. But I haven't voted.
Ah.
Well, I think you should have the winning vote then.
Yeah.
Who's second place then?
Well, it's
Oh, yeah,
between
one of them,
those
isn't it?
two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, duh. Yeah, I think for ease you should do the winner.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Don't hate me, whichever one I don't choose.
Go whichever you think's your favourite.
But my favourite, because a black paint job is to get to look good, I'm going to go with Matthew Strawn's Black Widow.
There we go then. Well done.
Awesome.
Yeah, nice one, John. Well done, Matthew. The email address, it does work, believe me. Is in the description. That's the description to the video. You email me your address, I'll post out a goodie bag.
All the way, literally, to the land of the rising sun.
Yep.
Oh.
So there we go. Well done. Nice one, Dan. Well done for getting through.
Thank you very
Well done
much.
to everyone that shared their work. We'll be back next week. And that's that. So we've got another giveaway to do, and that is us done for the night. So let me get the camera on me. Is that on me? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So we've got some UMP 3D printed stuff. We've got silver. Oh, it's not. It's on Norm. There we go. It's weird, isn't it? You click on it and it buggers off somewhere else. It's weird. We've got 3D printed silver Tamiya tape holder, an orange Tamiya glue holder, and one of our paint holder sets, which we'll put some paint holders in there for you as well. So all you got to do to win that is when you see John again, post start your numbers now. You get 5 minutes, pick one number between 1 and 1,000. For 5 minutes, we close it. We do a live random number generator, and the closest person to the numbers wins those for free.
Cool.
Refresh. Thingy. There you go.
Okay,
I'm ready when you are, Norm.
I am ready. Start your numbers in 3, 2, 1. Start your numbers.
Gobble, gobble.
So there we go. Everyone's numbers are off. How many people have still got watching? We have 101.
Hey.
Nice.
Very nice.
We've had nice steady viewers all the way through. I got a nice little chart there. Concurrent viewers. Yeah, very nice. Nice and steady.
It seems very stable until it kicked you out.
Didn't kick me out, mate. I think I swiped across the touchpad on my mouse.
Oh.
If I swipe, this is a swipe on this, like a trackpad.
Yes.
You know, if you swipe by accident, close your page.
Yeah.
I think I did that when I was mucking around before.
I've done that a few times.
Yeah, I do it all the time. So yeah, no, it's very stable in here. Really stable. It was good all last night, wasn't it?
Yep.
The audio's better. The video's definitely better. So yeah, it's win-win. Just taking a bit of getting used to.
Yeah, I was going to say
We've been using the old one for like 5 years, so
yeah, it's new and alien, really, isn't it?
We'll get used to it though.
I was going to say it's going to be similar but different.
Yep.
Hopefully better.
Oh yeah.
Apart from with Mr. Bellows.
Yeah, it's a shame he left.
But that could half be his laptop, though, to be fair.
Yeah, he said it crashed on him.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. He's having trouble getting set up and all that, so.
I think we've all seen that, Willie, the Top Gun trailer. Very good.
3 minutes, folks. You got 3 minutes.
Sam was saying the address too, mate.
What?
Saying the address.
Oh, Brian, I get off no more. Cheers, bud.
No worries, mate. Yeah, the old one was always 720p apparently, but it was never good quality at all. Never. I don't know what my camera's like. It's always a bit ropey. Yeah. We need to make some change.
Yeah, it's only a bit of white out or whatever, but it's picture's crystal clear.
Yeah.
Now, I can read Ultimate where it's moulded on the tape dispenser.
Chat, thank you.
All right, Sam.
Okay, Sam.
I'll catch up with you tomorrow, boys.
No worries.
Yeah, catch
No,
you
no,
later.
no,
Daniel, you're garbling away there, bud.
See you later, little bro. Already gone, is he?
I think so, mate, yeah.
I can't see you sitting with that now. 2 minutes, folks. You got 2 minutes.
Yeah, so there will be a bench update off me probably on Sunday, and I will be revealing the winners to the wheeled vehicle sig over on the forum. We had some very kind people do some judging for us, so I have the winners for all of those. So keep an eye out for that on Sunday, and I'm hoping to have an Aston Martin video up on Monday. All going well, but a bit delayed this week, one thing or another. Mainly, I spent 3 nights sanding running gear that drove me absolutely doolally. And I spent the entire night sanding stuff again.
Yeah.
All the running gear is now painted over there. Just got to paint the engine cover and the bottom half of the engine.
Just short of 1 minute, folks. Got 1 minute. Get your numbers in.
We get all our chassis assembled. Move on to the interior and get it all boxed off and done. My Haribo decals are on the way for the AMG as well. So that build can start once they arrive.
Oh, what's it, bigger?
My chair's getting definitely getting a bigger squeak. Well, that could not contribute by, but I'm getting bigger and bigger.
And we begin the countdown in 3, 2, 1. Stop numbers.
Gobble, gobble. Right, so there we go. Yeah, hope everybody got in. Nobody missed out. Click on that. I'll click on me again for the 3rd time. There we go. Is that sharing? Oh, Ricky missed out.
Oh, dear.
Am I sharing?
Yes.
You are.
Right. Yeah. Let's get rid of the number generator we had before. Oh, hang on. Let me go that way. What are you doing? Do that. There we go. Let's get rid of that. And we'll go to random.org this time round. Make sure it is actually on me. There we go.
it's showing you on YouTube.
Yeah, superb. Right, let me zoom into that. So this is on random.org. We've got 1 to 1,000. As always, I'm going to click this once. That'll be the winning number. 2 people have the same number. The first person to pick it automatically wins. And as always, if you think there's one, please don't shout it out. These guys will check out once another winner. I'm going to guess John. John's been busy tonight. Is going to announce the winner.
Good
Oh,
man.
I've got to do some kind of work, haven't I?
As simple as that. So the winning number for the UMP 3D printed stuff is 748.
748.
Ooh,
748.
That could be popular.
I know a number that's always close to that one.
Yeah.
Ta-da. So there we go. Yep, so it looks like we got past our problem with YouTube ditching the Hangouts later on. I'm happy about that. Quite relieved, to be honest. I was starting to flap a touch about that. It's pretty easy to do. I think it's definitely a more stable platform, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and
It's clearer. I think the audio is better. So, oh, Jason's in the chat. Hello, Jason. See you there.
Well, I've not seen that one, no.
We put it in the side of it.
Yeah, I've not got that one. Come up.
Right. Daniel doing feedback. I've got that one on the screen here.
yeah.
Let me just check.
Right.
Yep.
Let me do that.
Yeah, I've got it both in the live feed and on
Yeah,
YouTube.
no, yeah, I'll agree with that, Norm.
Yeah, you got it.
And I've got it on my iPad as well, all three.
Right, it's just me then. It's not showing for. Or unless I'm just not seeing it. Whereabouts is it?
It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's 6 above William Axe. Has anyone seen the new Top Gun trailer? From me?
Yeah.
It's the 6th one.
Or directly below Willie Mack.
Oh, yeah, in fact, yes.
Yeah, directly below Willie, I've got David Carradine.
Yeah, it's in between them two.
What was the number again?
Hey,
What was the number?
748.
Right.
And
Yeah,
his number was 751.
yeah, that's it. I can see it. All of us can see it.
Yeah, it's just
You
me.
see it, Al?
that-
Al, is it showing for you?
Yes, I'm seeing it put in the chat. Yeah.
Excellent.
There you go, John. Just shared it.
Yeah,
Mate.
fair enough. Yep. Okay, so the winner of the sexy limited edition multicolour ultimate modelling products benchware, as it were, is with 751 from 753, so only 2 out, is Patrick McGeever.
Yeah, well done, Patrick.
Well done.
Well done.
Yeah, get your name and address to me via the email in the description to this video, ismprizeclaim@gmail.com, and I will get them in the post here. So well done. Congrats. And there we are.
David agrees with her.
Yeah, oh, thank God for that. I was worried about Dave would not agree with us. I'm joking.
Yeah, of course you are.
There we go. That's us done for this week. We're back next week as always. Keep an eye out for the videos through the week. I got a few other videos I want to do. One on UMP Primer, one on clean airbrush, Apex, blah blah blah, and the Aston video and the update with the reveal for the Wheel TV thing on the forum. So there we go. So
I've got a couple of videos coming this week, one fishy, one model related.
there you go.
That's right to watch them.
Excellent. So we're going to call it a night. We should catch you all later. I'm going to put this public now, and we can get as many people as we want in here now. So if you want to come and join us, come join us.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting. We can apparently have up to 200 people in here,
Holy moly.
which is mental.
So basically, we can have the whole chat.
Apparently, they're working on getting 500.
Wow.
Give over.
No, I'm only going what it said online.
Good
No,
Lord.
if you want to come join us, go to the Off-Air Hangout group. It's linked in the description down below. And come and click on it and come and join us. Come and have a laugh. Definitely.
Yeah.
So we'll catch you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.